Okay, welcome to the 2018 Superleague Grand Final. Here, played at the new Empire venue. Absolutely amazing venue that we've got here. Alex has done a marvellous job with this venue, and we're just privileged to be able to play pool in such a great establishment. Match today, I'm Phil Jones. Commentating. We'll have some different commentators coming in during the match for you. Should be interesting. So we've got some different voices, different faces on commentary today. The match today will be between Chalkers Red, all right, captained by James Delahunty.
Hello, brother.
Here we are. Looks like we've got our new commentator. Okay, I'll move over. We'll get Mikey set up here.
What am I talking into?
Hang on. Can you hook Mikey up? So it's... Just want another one here.
Oh, yeah.
That one. Then just put so that this comes around this side.
Like that?
Other way. Turn it around. That way. Yep. Just getting Mikey Castellola has just joined me in the commentary box. He's
Perfect.
just getting set up here.
Am I good?
Welcome, Mikey.
Thank you, brother. Glad to be on board. Huh?
Okay, we have Nathan Means breaking off here in the first frame. Looks like he's just come up with dry break there, Mikey.
Yes. All right, let's do our score predictions, brother. Who do you think's going to win and what score?
Well, I'm actually going for an upset, Mikey, today.
Who's the upset?
I'm believing that Bridge is going to win, and I'm thinking around 1916. Or 17. I'll go 1917. I'm thinking very close match.
I think Bridge are the favourites going into this match. I think depth-wise, in the whole team, I think they run a bit deeper than Chalkers Red.
Yeah, it's interesting. Chalkers Red, they've been a team for such a long time, and they just seem to be able to get the runs on the board all the time. Yeah. They're so consistent. Yeah, they obviously got a great player in James Delahunty. He's on the other table here. We'll try and do two tables for you out there. Yep. Kenny's here alongside us, hooking everything up for us. He's doing a great job. We'll concentrate on the Nathan Neems game over here first, if you like.
All right.
Yep.
So what is it? I think it's open table. Here we go.
Nathan's been in terrific form lately. He played superb in the prelim final against you guys, Mikey.
He did.
He was on fire.
Yes, he did. Well, we've just been graced with some awesome presents here from the 500-time world champion, 501. Stacey Vine. He's probably got the biggest teeth in Australia and the UK. He often gets snookered by those bad boys.
Okay, back to the game here. We have Nathan trying to go game on Reds. Nathan's a very aggressive player. When he's at his very best, he just pops out from anywhere. He's so aggressive. He'll take anything on.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to go for anything, Nathan. And
so how's he gonna run out here? I think he's gonna leave that red next to the yellow for last. I think he's gonna pop the two balls above balk at the moment.
That's right, and
then get on the middle one, and then just roll it in for the red next to the yellow.
Or he may use. Oh no, he's going
knock it out.
Completely different way here.
Bust it out.
Oh, poor shot. Poor shot. And I think a poor choice. I think Mikey, your way there was a lot more safer.
Well, he didn't have to break anything out.
And I was also thinking with those two reds that were in bulk, if he could have left himself a little angle on the other one, he could have even nudged that red towards the middle and still been in prime position.
Yeah.
But he's now given the table to
Sean Salmon.
Sean Salmon, the fish. As he's known.
Well, I think he's going to have no problem in mopping these up.
Yeah.
They're a little bit tricky.
That yellow on the rail there, just past the red there, Mikey, do you think red that's near the hole?
I think it does.
You reckon it does?
Oh, that's a bad shot.
That's a poor shot. He tried to move the red away there and didn't make contact, so not a good start.
No.
Still has 2, but still got a lot of work to do here, I think.
Yep.
Sean's sort of been around for a little while. He's haven't seen a real lot of him play, but every time I do see him play, he seems quite
he's pretty steady.
He's quite steady, yeah. He's nothing special, but that's not been a knock on Sean, but he's a steady player.
Yeah. Well, Nathan would be a bit buzzing how he's used his 2 shots here after that.
Yeah, he's not made the most of this opportunity so far. I certainly think Nathan's going to get back to the table. I don't see him going out here from here.
So, Jonesy, are you going to try to make it down for the Nationals this year at all? Or are you going to come have a wander with JB when he goes over?
I'll think about it. I haven't planned to.
Yep.
I'd love to. I do miss the Nationals. I haven't been around for the last few years, but I was there in 15 in Albury and had a great time. I played in the Masters and we actually got up and won, and that was a good thrill. But yeah, and it's a great venue.
Yep.
I'd love to come over and watch you guys play. It'd be very exciting, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, I'll try and get over there.
Be awesome to have your support, mate.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right, so
Sean's tried to get a bit of coverage there, but I think he's overhit it. I reckon he's left Nathan a bit of a gap. Looks like the red may pass that yellow.
Yeah, and then I'll open that pocket.
Try and move the yellow out of the way and open up for the other red that's just sitting just above the yellow.
That red just above the yellow might even drop. He's gone.
Yeah, he's made it. That's why I think what he should have done last time is move that red there, the one that he just hit then. And now he's a big chance to finish these.
Yeah, he'll eat
I'm
these.
expecting to. The way he's been playing, he'll knock these in, no problem.
It's good to have the old Nate Dogg back playing again.
Yeah, he's
tell
you what, he's been putting in a fair bit of time, and he's really hitting the ball well.
Well, I think he's just had a change in jobs as well, so it allows him to not go his way as much.
Yeah,
and he's here a lot. Oh, that's big from Roland.
Roland.
You can see the steam coming out of his ears.
Yeah, Roland's just given him a 1-0 start on the first table there. We haven't been commentating that one, but it's a good start from him. Yeah, nice shot by Nathan there.
Have a listen to them after he pots this black. They're going to go off the head.
Yes, they will. There it is. It's a big start for the Bridge there. Boys are pumped. 2-0.
Absolutely.
Good start.
It's always important getting that first one off James Della as well, because he usually sets the pace for this Chalkers Red team.
That's right. He's the number one man.
He's the big dog.
The gun player.
Yeah.
We now have David Roffel,
the
amazing player,
astrophysicist, sciences, physics, all of that.
Yeah,
loves it. You can see his mind working right now, 100 miles an hour.
Just an incredible player. Like, he's solid, he's smart. Yeah,
he's got the chicken wing action.
just a guy you'd love to have on your team. Yeah, just a great player and a great guy.
Is, yeah. You know, you're always going to get 110% out of Roth, no matter if it's stiff, but
not a great start here for Chalkers. He's scratched. Shane Cripps comes in. Cripsy.
Multiple state team player.
Made it 2 or 3 state sides now, and another guy who gives 110%. Sometimes can get a bit nervous when he plays, but overall.
But I think he controls that those nerves
He does.
pretty well.
He does.
He knows it.
I think he
he
controls
does
it a lot
it.
better than he used to.
Yeah.
As he's got older, I think his nerves are a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, he's the sort of confidence player, Shane. When he's playing really well, he can be hard to beat, but he can drop his confidence.
IOLA. Yep.
Yeah, I was just saying with Shane, Mikey, he's a real confidence player. When he's confident, he can just about do anything, but sometimes he gets down on himself and he can sort of drop his head a bit, and his game can sort of deteriorate fairly quickly, but when he's up and about, he looks confident today. Just looking at him out there, he looks real confident.
Yeah, he looks good out there.
He looks like he's got that eye today, so hopefully...
that is a huge shot.
Well, there's exactly what I'm talking about. That was a great shot, real confident shot down the rail.
I reckon that's 3-0.
Well, yeah, big opportunity. Black certainly goes. Black's away in the middle.
Yeah, but it's just, I guess, navigating yourself around for
Bottom
this out.
Corner it goes in the middle. Big opportunity here for Shane.
Well, he's going to put this one he's next to, and then probably the one over the hole, and then maybe... Do you play position for the yellow on the black spot in the middle? Or
he's overcut that. Hasn't left a real lot, left a long red. For Dave. Dave doesn't mind these long shots. He's quite good at them.
Yeah, he stays down on the cue, so gives himself every chance.
Maybe we'll switch for a minute, Mikey, over to the other table. We got
the Iceman, Hall of Famer.
The great man himself, Alec Ebronadis.
Hall of Famer,
the man that's just done everything in this game, more than any player I've ever seen. Won more tournaments, more titles, and just And
he's still a pest.
He's
still
50, but you wouldn't know it the way he plays. He's still, every tournament he goes to, he seems to get right up there.
I think
the consistency level has been amazing.
Yeah. He's just got, I think Alec's different to a lot of players with touchy feel type shots. He really understands how to manoeuvre this little white around the table.
Alec is a great player. I played so much with Alec and against Alec over the years, and I think his biggest strength is reading the game and playing the right shots at the right time and taking every right shot available. Like I've played Scotch doubles with him, and sometimes we'd be mucking around late at night. We'd play for a bit of cash or a bit of drinks, and I'd say to him, "What do you think here?" And he'd tell me what shot I should play. And his choice of the shot is always seems to be the right one, and he'll come up with a shot I wouldn't even see.
Yeah,
and it's just amazing.
He always looks at it in a way, because I played straight doubles with him the past couple of years. And he's always thinking 3 or 4 shots ahead on how many shots ahead he can get in front of his opponent. Yeah,
he reads the game so well. Probably reads it better than just about
anyone. For sure.
But I know sometimes his potting can let him down a touch, but not much. He's a great potter. I'm not trying to say he's...
Yeah. I'll have a look. Okay.
I think they're just checking for a total here.
Lindell.
He's put himself into a little bit of trouble there, Alec.
Yeah, Lindell would have... Oh, she's over there, mate. Yeah, just on those chairs. Oh, Alex just fouled.
Was it a foul, Mikey, was it?
Yes.
Yep.
So will take about, I reckon, 10 minutes to pot these out. He already knows what he's going to do. He already knows he's about to pot out, but he loves to play a little bit of mental type, games.
Sarwan's a very tactical player. Very good player. I played a bit of doubles with him too, and
he's another one.
He reads the game a lot bit differently, but he's a very non-risk player. likes to take out all the risk factors. Sometimes I think perhaps he's a little too negative the way he plays, but he certainly gets results.
Yeah, he's got a great mind for the game, especially tactically. If he can improve his shot making, potting, just a little bit more, he's still a great potter. But if he improves that a bit more, he could be a really, really good player.
Like this, for example, the shot he just played there was a poor shot.
Yeah.
It was a really poor shot. He left himself out of position when it was quite easy to be in position.
I think he'll still be okay. But yeah, I know what you mean.
There's a fine example. Like top players position like that, they're not gonna be missing balls like that or running out of position. It's just
first frame, final.
Yeah, probably a few nerves.
Frame. Yeah.
He's certainly still in control here. I still expect him to go game.
I think another thing Alec has is he puts.
That's really poor.
Alec puts a lot of.
I want to be devastated with that effort.
Yeah, Alec puts a lot of pressure on his opponents, even if they are another great player like Sarwan is. Alec still has that fear factor about him.
Yeah.
With any of the top players.
People know his reputation.
Yeah.
And, that's the thing, though. When you play someone, you got to play the table and not the player. That's certainly right. Sometimes for the younger players coming through, though, they can be certainly intimidated by an Alec Ebranadas for sure. I know going back 20, 25 years ago, when I was sort of up and coming in the game, I certainly, didn't fear him, but certainly he was intimidating.
Yeah, for sure.
The great players of that era, like with Nick Delahunty, John Barton, all those guys, so they certainly could intimidate you a little bit on the table. But
this is I think, Kenny, can we update the scores here? I think it's about to be
3-0.
3-0, yeah.
To Bridge.
Yeah.
I believe that's 3-0.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty sure that's right score, Mikey. Yep. Now we're going to flip back to the Dave Rothwell Shane Cripps match.
We got 1 or 2 here. 2. Good shot, Roth.
Chalkers need to get on the board here because Bridge has got off to a fast start with a 3-0 lead.
I think
long way to go. 19 still a big mountain to get to.
You watch the Roth's celebration if he pots out here. He'll get his team up and about, I think.
Yeah, Roth's got this one. He was the perfect player to come in when the team's behind.
Absolutely.
Just to steady the team down. Well, Mikey, not exactly the celebration that you may have called there. I thought perhaps a little bit more exciting.
Oh, there was a bit of Arnie in there, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was probably not as much as I thought there would be.
4-0. That was Chalkers red. 3-1. So.
Chalkers team straight ahead. Yeah.
3-1.
And the Bridge boys are over there. Yep. Yeah, we'll go split screens, Ken. Cheers, mate. We got over on the other table, I believe it's Gary Wilcox up against. He's can't quite see. He's breaking off. We'll find out who his opponent is in a second. Gary has been in the Chalker side since Nam.
Yeah, just since I've started for sure.
Great player, Gary. Great guy. Left-hander. Really great cueist.
He is.
He's an underrated player. People who don't really know him that well would underrate him. I tell you now, he is one hell of a solid player.
He is, yeah. He used to be awesome, but he had a bit of a break from the game because I think he was focusing on family work and whatever.
Yeah.
But you can still tell that he's still a great player. $5,000 for the winner.
Yeah, the winning team gets $5,000 today there, Steve, and I think the runner-up team gets $4,000. Oh no, is that right?
I think it might be 3 for runner-up. I know it's definitely 5 for.
I I thought it went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fifth, we got 1,000.
Oh, okay. It could be.
Yeah, I think that's what the prize money is. No, it's I know it's definitely 5,000 to the winner though.
Okay, let's get to Jaden's game, I reckon. He's on the yellows. He's got very ugly yellows above balk there.
Shane D'Amica's playing Shane Allen. Shane's an interesting player. I've been over to Las Vegas with him and played a bit with Shane, and very aggressive. Very aggressive. And
if he's on, he can play really well.
when he's on, he can pull out shots. He can pull out the real big shots.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think the tactical side can let him down a touch at the game, but his potting is very solid.
So what's Jados' plan here? He's not just going to keep potting because
Watch Jaden play against your team, Mikey, against your black team the other week.
He played awesome.
He was just superb. He just didn't miss a shot. Played everything right. I think he didn't lose a frame. He was just tremendous that night. Him and his teams were just superb.
I actually don't think Jaden missed the ball last week.
No, I don't think he did either. I was here watching him.
He's Jaden's going to be a star in the future. He's definitely going to win Australian titles.
Yeah, he's certainly got the game.
He loves the big stage, like, you know, when a lot of people crumble with nerves and whatever. But he
certainly fire up his team too. He was really fiery last week when he played against you guys. Every time he came off the table, it was manic.
Yeah. Well, even just going to nationals with him last year, him shooting best stats in the league, in the comp. You know, when you needed him, you need a frame. He just absolutely was all over it. He loved the moment. You can tell that he just
loved the limelight.
Yeah, just embraced it all. And I think even when he went to England for the world titles and was playing in the men's team, I seen him play a last deciding frame against Malta, I think.
Right.
And he had a pretty tough out, but every ball, like, he was taking about 30 seconds each shot, just breathing, you know, and you can just tell he loved it, and he ended up getting the out.
Yeah. Oh, he's certainly got a passion for the game, that's for sure,
and
a big future in it if he decides to stick with it. What's he done there? He's given Shane 2 shots.
Shane's on the red balls. I think you've got the 2 reds next to the black. The one on the far right, I think you're going to have to sort of get on that to put it underneath the yellow.
Extract a couple of reds there, like they're not ideal, is it? It's not an easy table to come into.
Plenty of pull left in this one, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. He'll be doing well to go game here with 2 shots because, like you said, he's got those 2 reds up this end by the black, which at the moment not really going anywhere. Maybe you better double one of them if he gets on it.
I think you play the far red on the right next to the black, the far red on the cushion, and you play it inside the yellow. So you put either in or over.
Right.
So you play it off the cushion, off the yellow in there.
He's still got that red tied up by the other 2 yellows up this end of the table.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to pot out from here. So I think you got to take some control.
What about if he plays this red that's by the yellow and leaves it over that pocket, like the pocket down the bottom?
Yep.
And then plays the shot you just said.
Yep.
Tries to control this one.
Get 2.
Way he's got 2 reds.
Yeah, over the hole.
Sort of somebody controlling both pockets with the yellows still.
That's the right shot for sure, I think.
Yeah, if he can really cover this one up nicely.
Yeah.
And then play the shot you said. That looks like what he's doing.
Yeah, that's good. That's okay.
He's red in front of the yellows.
Yeah. That's all you need to do there. You don't need to be too cute and get it right over the hole. Yeah.
If you can't, that's exactly what he's done.
That's the bridge. 4-1.
Bridge 4-1. I didn't even see who won that frame.
That was Raymond Dunn.
Raymond, yeah. Ex-NT player. Been down here in Adelaide for quite a few years now. A real solid player, Raymond.
He's going to the World Black Ball titles this year, I think.
Black Ball titles?
Yes, he's in the men's team.
Okay. Excellent. Back to this frame. It's a real tactical battle here. The reds all in ugly positions, and yellows. It's a lot of A lot of 8 ball to be played out in this frame,
I
yeah.
think he's just going to try to put it underneath the red again, like that.
Just try and push his yellow into a position where he can use it to extract those other 2 yellows out of there. Shane really needs to think his way through this here.
I think you just take total control now, playing a plant or whatever down the bottom, and just take total control bottom right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like that?
Just so it doesn't fall off the back.
Ah.
No worries, yeah.
It's a good shot from Shane.
Shot there, yeah. Is it on?
I don't know.
Not right in front of where you breathe. We
Like
can
that?
hear you really well, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Is that good?
That sound alright, Ken?
Yeah, I'll give you, let you know in about 20 seconds. It's about 45 to 60 seconds.
Yep.
Okay. Jane's just going to extract that yellow out of there. Wasn't a lot he could do there.
Well, I think that's all he could do, really. Just get it out. But now, I think Shane can play like a 4-ball plant to cover that hole up top.
That's right. He'll take probably the red, one of these reds to the pocket. I'd say probably the one that's straighter on.
Tell you what, if that
Screw down the rail there, and
if that plant is like dead,
nearly
is
makes
dead
it.
on,
You can make that
why
plant,
not try to go game from it?
yeah. I was thinking the same thing myself. I reckon he might be thinking the same himself too.
Because the red's going to bounce off the side cushion.
Because if he bangs it and it doesn't get it, he's going to open it all up.
Yeah.
And
But you have to be
you have to
100% sure.
you have to make a full decision here. Fully go for it, or do I just load up that red?
I think if it's really easy, then you definitely take it on, for sure. Obviously, it wasn't as easy as I thought.
Could have played that a bit better. I think he's left a bit of room under there. Whether Jaden can just yellow he's closest to, can he squeeze that
I think you
in
can.
there now?
I think you can. It looks a bit weird on the camera, but looking at the table, I think you can. Just clip that jaw and go right underneath it. But it looks like he's going to put it underneath the red again. But I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
Just cat and mouse here. It's not really advancing the game anywhere, is it?
I mean, it doesn't hurt for him to do that. But me personally, I wouldn't have done that.
Like, if Shane wants to frustrate Jaden, all he can do is keep doing is playing this red in the hole.
Yeah.
Eventually, Jaden's probably going to think, oh, well, I'm not getting anywhere here. I'm going to try something different. Shane's just got to be patient.
That's not good.
I don't
Because that was his ball to snooker.
I don't know what his plan is there. Like, he's chipped off and took the white up into those reds.
I think you just roll up to this red on the side rail
Looks like
here
he's
now.
going to push the red up towards the yellows a little bit. Does that help him anymore, though?
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's a good shot.
Can't go across the table, can he? Because the red looks like it's covering the
Yeah,
escape
definitely
going
is.
across.
Maybe
I think you'll find Jane will just play another defensive shot here. And
what about a swerve and try to pop that one on the bottom jaw?
Mikey, I think perhaps you might better do a shot like that, but I don't know whether he's got that one in his repertoire.
I think he can.
I know you like the swerve shots.
Let's play
I
nice.
don't know whether he's up to your standards there, Mikey.
I think he is.
You reckon he is?
I reckon he is. It's not a huge swerve. It's just a little baby bender, brother.
Baby Bender. Yeah, I haven't really seen Jaden get up and play many of those shots. So.
Got to do it for the crowd.
Yeah.
Look at all these people watching. They want to see a swerve.
Yeah, they want to see something
They want to see
exciting.
a swerve.
Jaden was always playing the black here. Perhaps doubling it back down there. Cause some more confusion. Oh,
See,
that's a really bad shot.
when you continue to not try to take the game
That's
on,
a really poor shot
that's
now.
what happens.
Yep. Now he's given him a chance. He can pop the red that's in bulk. Waste one to get the other one out. Set it up.
Yep.
He's probably only going to have one on the black, but hey.
You take
black's
that
off the
from where
rail.
you were.
Oh, yeah. He's got a great opportunity now, Shane Verge. And you know what? If he can get the white back, he's even a possibility maybe able to double that red that's to by the two yellows.
Yeah.
Back into the corner pocket, possibly.
What's he going to go for?
Hey, that's it, eh?
Just a double back here with two shots.
So I reckon he's going to, pot out.
We have the famous James
won.
Georgiadis in the background.
G'day, James.
Sorry. Right. Yeah.
Good chance.
Maybe it's been a bit loud.
Hey, computer, how you going?
Not bad, James. James Georgiadis joining us in the commentary box.
Oh, the fish.
Just wanted to enter out.
Is he going to beat the Hall of Famer?
Who's that?
Alec Everandidis.
I love you guys.
Everandidis. Oh. Well, that
Shane,
was
great
an,
opportunity. Wants to try to get this cue ball as close, probably to the black as possible. Doesn't really want to leave himself a long distance black. So he'll be trying to get up somewhere near the centre pocket, or hopefully just a bit past that. Get right in behind the black here.
oh, Sean. Probably.
Just like that,
Oh, that's a good
James.
shot.
Pretty good, James.
That's quite a good shot there that Shane's played. Shouldn't have a problem knocking
Yes.
this black ball in.
Just a queuing for Sean Salmon on the other table.
Hopefully the scoreboard pressure doesn't come in. It's only 4-2. So. On the other table there, Sean Salmon's just had a shot at the black and he's missed it by quite a distance.
That was,
I'm hoping Shane locks this in because he really needs it for his confidence. Just got to be careful with his shirt there over the top of the yellows. Oh, a little bit of left jaw there.
bit
but
of
it's in.
a bit of a fist pump. Oh,
Yep, he certainly can fire up, Shane.
there we go.
Pulls it back, 4-3 now to the bridge.
$3.
3. Did you make that price, James?
No, James.
Another chance for Sean, but not as good as his last chance.
the fish is back at the table. He looks like he's in a snooker there, Mikey.
Yep.
Looking at possible side rail. Can he come off and
Swerve.
yeah, the natural angle's probably not quite there, is it?
No, you need to chuck a little bit of side on it.
Chuck a little bit of side on it. And hopefully try and pull it up in the right direction to hit the egg.
Super. Ow. They're off.
Well, that's a really good shot there by the fish.
That is a good shot. But I don't think he's going to come back to the table.
The big fish has pulled out a big shot there.
That was a great shot.
Now,
Good recovery.
the great Arcabranatus. What could he pull out of his hat here, Mikey?
Well, I think he's got perfect angle to just drop on the railer.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, no. Who would have thought? He would be licking his lips with this black.
Alec was going to be devastated with that miss. That's a very unusual miss by him.
Oh,
Well, that just makes the scoreboard interesting.
4-all.
4-all now. Yep. Very unexpected miss there from Alec. You don't see him miss balls that easy. Perhaps a little bit of tension nerves. It is a grand
maybe
final.
a couple too many last night, brother.
There's no tomorrow.
Maybe the Iceman had a couple too many last night.
Well, yeah, we had a good mate of ours, John Casey and Natalie, got married yesterday over here, and we went to the wedding. We were both there, and so were some of these boys were there. Hopefully they looked after themselves and didn't get too many drinks in them.
Well,
Alec doesn't normally bother Alec too much.
No.
He normally pulls up pretty well after.
Yeah.
I don't think that had anything to do with it there, Mikey. I just think it was a poor shot.
is the just looking at Ross' frame here? Is he going to play this ball in the middle, really, really hard off the bottom cushion, and try to get some movement on that red on the side rail that is surrounded by all those yellows? Do you think he's going to do that?
I don't think he is. I don't think that's Ross' go
Style?
here. I like it. It's a shot I would play. You sort of think the game, I think, fairly the same as me. It really opens the game right up for you. The shot you've called.
Yeah. But you got to rely on a bit of luck, I guess. But
You do. But if you make the shot,
yeah,
you're only going to get one good kiss and you open the game right up. Remembering. Roth is another guy who I believe tries to not take too many unnecessary risks there, Mikey.
he's in great form. The Roth. He had a great successful stint in England when he went to the World Titles. They did a couple of those UK Pool Tours as well, and he did very well. He won the World Blancs comp as well.
World Blancs, yeah.
And that's not an easy task.
Oh, well, Blancs might sound like there's mugs. They are no mugs, believe me.
No.
They're all great players that play in these events. We've got Roland Green at the table.
Yep.
Roland, really good mate of mine. Been over in Australia now for a few years now. I actually went to Las Vegas with him, shared a room with him. That was quite interesting. Probably tell you a few of those stories some other time, but
keep it PG.
Yeah, we won't.
I've heard about yours.
Won't try and put Roland in the shit too much.
I heard about your stories in Vegas, Jonesy.
Yeah, they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but sometimes it's hard to keep these secrets. Roland, I played in the team over there, and Roland played extremely well. Loved it.
Oh, look at this shot.
He's a real good team man, Roland, to play with.
Wears his heart on his sleeve, doesn't
He
he?
does. He really wears his heart on his sleeve. I've played a bit with him in mostly Vegas teams, like in the league. But great team man and great player. Like when he's in form and hitting the ball well, he's awesome. But he's also a guy too that he gets down on himself as well. Like
Sometimes a bit of a detriment.
Really badly, and he lets things get to him a bit, but that's just his personality, I think, coming out. Like you said, wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit the same myself at times. I try not to as much these days. Get annoyed too much if I do something wrong on the table, but sometimes it's difficult. It's quite a game that can...
Sawan.
April can be a frustrating game at times, but when things are going for you, it's also it's a great game. We love it. We've all been around the game a long time. We love the game. Yeah.
I think we continue to play because I think we've got a nice tight pool family, and we all just enjoy having a beer with each other, and you know, and we compete against each other as well. Yeah. So we're obviously
it's like when you go interstate. You know, I love catching up with the boys. You know, Johnny Russell and all that. You know, who I've got the utmost respect
Oh my
for.
God, are you seeing this on that table, Nathan and Sawan?
I love the rivalry. When I was involved in the state side a few years back, you know, all the times I played, I just love coming up against the Vicks because we're all good mates. Yet we want to beat each other so bad as well. Yeah. And you know, after the games, there'd always be a drink, and there'd never be any animosity or nothing like that. So, just great rivalry, and it still is, even to this day. Like, SA Vicks just got that amazing rivalry.
So, just looking at Sawan's table, they've both just missed, you know, shots they get more than not.
Yeah.
I don't know what Sawan's going to do with this red.
That was a bit of a nothing shot there, Mikey.
Well, he couldn't really do anything with it being on hand put on the rail.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have jacked up.
A bit further and perhaps to double the red, or was he on the rail? Was he?
Yeah, he was on the rail. But he could have maybe jacked up, but it just makes the pot 10 times. I think he can still double this back.
He can.
Yep.
He's just got to throw caution to the wind here. Just go full out for it.
Just focus on the pot. You have no control where this white's going after it.
White can go anywhere. It's going to run into the yellow. She should be okay. I can't see him knocking the yellow in. It's probably going to hit the yellow on the back end of it.
No, overplayed it.
He's overcooked that one. Probably in a bit of trouble now.
I think Nathan, after that last miss, I reckon he even might play snooker. Nate Dogg never plays snookers, but I think he might.
When you get into the situation with one ball on a table and you've got 5 or 7 balls or whatever you've got on the table, I look at it like you shouldn't really lose these frames unless someone pulls out something incredible.
Yeah.
Because you've always got control, you can always snooker them.
Yeah.
You can just make sure you don't have to do anything risque, you know, like you should always really win these frames from here, but funny things happen, like but I always try and pride myself on not losing a frame like this because I feel I've got control.
Yeah.
And while I've got control, you can't beat me.
No.
And unless I do something bad or miss an easy shot, that's the only way I'm going to lose it.
I think now just come off that top cushion, try to pot it in the middle.
Yeah, well, you got to. The main thing is to hit it, not give 2 shots away. You know, like, you can't afford to give 2 shots away this game. Well, that's what he's done. He's played all out for the pot, like you said, and he's
played a half.
I would have played it well.
Cued it a bit more.
There's been quite a few mistakes creeping in now. The standard is not quite up to what I sort of expect so far, but hey, it was a long way to go, and hopefully the standard picks up a little bit.
Race to 19, we've
it was a long way to go. It's 4 all.
A couple of hours left.
Oh, look what Roller's done here. Oh, there's another mistake. Roller's just trying to clip off and just leave him down there, overhit it and got him off, and that's basically giving the frame away, I'd say. Like, give Roth 2 shots, reds, and the blacks is going to be his hardest shot. Nathan Neems looks like he's potting out here on the other table.
No.
He's fine.
It's 4 all.
Nathan will probably screw back. Look at that. Nathan's just hitting the ball superbly at the moment. Like he makes it look easy. There you go. Black down, 5-4 to the bridge. Nathan Neems is framed there. Back to the other table. Ross got 2 shots. 2 shots, and I'm expecting Roth to pot out here.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to pot this one in the corner.
Goes in the centre.
Red in the middle, and then red down the rail,
Yeah,
and then
end up with 2 on the black.
Done.
Interesting stage.
Want to take over?
Not really.
I need a smoke.
5-4 to the French.
I think you're breathing, brother.
Am I? Oh,
Hmm?
okay, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Kenny Nicol from ACT.
Spending any money? Sorry, I don't have last night.
So this is the money ball.
This is the money ball.
Yep.
Rough lights, those
Yes.
shots down the rail. Still 2 on the black.
2 on the black. Use it for
Just-
the corner or the middle.
Just bump it out, put it in the middle. Just bump it out and just leave yourself an easy straight shot into the outer middle pocket there.
I reckon he's going corner.
You just see, that's it.
No.
That's all he's got to do. Easy little bump out. Now he's just got an easy roll in the middle.
Game over. I need a. I'm gonna go have a gasper, and I will join you
No
after.
worries, Mikey.
Company there, Phil?
With that James.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Do I have to pay or?
Pay
Do I have to pay to do it or?
Pay to do it.
Do I have to pay you to do it or?
No, mate, dig in.
Mikey's just stepped out of the commentary box. He's on now. Mikey's just stepped out of the commentary box, and I'd like to welcome a very good friend of mine, the great James Georgiadis, into the commentary box. Welcome, James.
Oh, thank you, Phil. How are you today, mate?
I'm good. It's interesting match we got here, James.
What is it?
Chalkers Red versus the Bridge. Scores 5-5 all, I believe.
Okay.
Update the score there, mate. I think it's 5 all.
5 all, is it?
There you go.
Pretty sure it's 5 all.
First
Rough.
19 frames, obviously, so it's a pretty good battle. So.
Yeah, it's been tight. There's been a few mistakes so far made by both sides, but
Yeah, there's not going to be too many clean outs, are there? Bit of pressure.
yeah, there's always pressure in a grand
I think
final.
it's 5-4.
No, it's 5 all.
5 all, you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We need to know if it's 5 all or 5 all.
Okay.
What?
Confirm the scores for you. It's 5 all.
Look at the break on the left here, computer. He's only potted about 17 balls off the break.
7-8 balls, you reckon, James? Okay, yeah, looks like he's
Potted a few.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 2 yellows down and looks like 2 reds. He's
Who
potted
are you going for, Phil?
to win this. I believe the Bridge. That's who my money's on today, but well, I haven't actually got a bet on. But if I was, no, I haven't. But if I was to put a bet on, I'll put my money on. I believe Chalkers are the favourites only because of their record. But I just got a feeling the Bridge are in a little bit better form at the moment.
That was a pretty bad shot there. Wasn't it?
It was a bad shot.
That's one of yours.
Thanks, James. James having a little dig at me there.
No, I would never do that, Phil. Pretty poor shot that one, though.
No.
Like 6 balls off the break, and just gives him the rack pretty much.
Yeah. Anyone that doesn't know this man that's sitting next to me in the commentary box, he's a great 9-ball and American pool player who had quite a good success when he went away
Thanks, Phil. It was like
to
a
the
decade
titles.
ago.
Oh, wasn't that long ago. Played the great Shane Van Boning, world champion, and took him to 8-6 before Shane actually beat Jimmy. And also played in the World Cup of Pool doubles, I think, with Phil Riley. Is that right, James?
That's right.
And was 4-all in that match against which team? Which cup? Against Poland, and performed quite admirably. And yeah,
Yeah, lost 7-4. It was pretty good fun. So
yeah. But
it's
hey,
fun when you lose, isn't it?
no, it's never fun when you lose. But hey, I thought the standard of
play, what I witnessed, was really good, James, and well done over there.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it. That was good fun. Would you just leave this there, that stun shot, or would you roll through a little bit? Because you want some angle to float down.
Oh, I'd roll through about probably 4 or 5 inches and just leave it, like a half ball cut to come down on the 8. Yeah, you need to run through a bit.
Just a tiny bit. Just get to that bulk line.
Yeah.
Which is about 3-4 inches there.
Yeah, a bit past the bulk line, I reckon. Just a touch past the bulk line. Well, that's about perfect, I'd say, James. Yeah.
You know what? Because obviously this is new cloth. This is a pretty easy shot.
It is. Just a matter of cueing it quite nicely.
Yeah. The worst thing you can do is probably play it with plain top spin and then snooker yourself on that red near the pink spot.
Yeah.
You probably play it with a touch of right or a touch of bottom. How would you play it?
Probably just a touch of right, I reckon.
Yeah. Because obviously you can hook yourself because the top spin's going to slide across.
Yeah. Oh, he's played that really well. Mate, he's played that as good as you could. That's as good as you can play it. Yep. Really hitting the ball well today, Ray. That's, I think, his second win coming up. Looks really confident out there.
Yeah, we just gave him that frame, didn't it?
There we go. Okay, another frame down there for the Empire Bridge. Now puts them up 6 frames to 5.
It's got a bit of a battle here against the kids over there on the right side of the computer.
The kids, yeah, we've got young Daniel Porter versus Jados, is it?
Yeah,
Jaden D'Amico. Yeah, the young boys battling it out.
Daniel got a nice haircut for the occasion today as well. Get himself on camera. So.
I noticed that, yeah. Great little player, Daniel. I think he's got a real future. You know, like he's only small in stature, but I'll tell you what, he plays and reads this game really well.
Oh, yeah, awesome player.
I was watching him practice out a few weeks back down at Chalkers, and I'm telling you, he was on fire. He was pulling out outs from everywhere, and I'm thinking, my God, I was nowhere near as good as that when I was 14 or 15 or whatever. Oh, no.
Oh, got a big match coming up on this frame too.
He's a little freak.
I'm gonna say Jimmy Della a minute 30 for the out.
A minute 30 for the out.
Yeah.
Wow, big call. Well, what's happened here? Has he got one down? Yep. Jimmy Della's got one down.
It's going to be. Oh, you can try and kick it out. I reckon he's got just enough angle.
Yellows are probably the balls. Yeah, maybe pop this yellow and kick the other yellow over towards the hole.
Yeah, I reckon you just got enough. And he's got the cue power to do it, computer.
Certainly has. Best player in this state at the moment, James Della.
Yeah, it's slowly.
You were talking about me, were you?
Kenny was just saying.
Best screen right.
Kenny Nichol was just sitting alongside me and thought I was mentioning him, but Kenny's probably up there in the best players in ACT still. Is that where you're still living, Ken? Down in ACT? Yep.
That's it.
I'm sure you're still taking plenty of scalps down there in ACT, Ken. Are you going over to Albury or?
Yep, singles only.
Playing. Kenny's playing in the singles over in Albury.
Made the team, but
yeah, so sure he'll give a good account of himself in the Australian singles.
Well, Jimmy Della's just got to really play one good shot, get on that back rail at some point, and then, then he's got the other yellow next to the red on the right side.
I'm just flicking back to the game between the two youngsters here.
Look at that
Oh, let's try to get a little nudge on the black there, and he's missed the nudge.
You got a nudge on the black or the yellow would have been nice, but guess what? You got nothing.
Well, James is going to certainly have a crack at a double here, I'd say, James, on this black. It's good. Yeah.
He's got to just stun it hard and get the white so he doesn't get a double kiss. Keep the white out of there. Oh, no. Oh, he has 2 shots.
Oh, look at that. Shot, James. That's a great shot.
Jane had 2 shots there, I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Just trying to set it up. He got a little kiss on that.
I think Jimmy Dell is out here too. I've got a feeling Jaden might have a little twitch here. I don't know.
Nah.
He seems a little bit unsettled.
No, I think he'll be fine. Oh, just wobbled in that one by James Della.
Told you.
How did you call that one? You are that's amazing.
It's all body language, computer.
James Georgiadis has picked out that he's going to miss that Blake.
Yeah.
That's a big call, but yeah, he was correct there. Yeah, just.
And Daniel's going to knock this one in.
James is right though. Like sometimes you just look at a player's
shot.
body language,
Go there.
whether they're confident or not. And James obviously picked up something there with Jaden that he wasn't too confident.
Yeah, big turnaround here, computer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big turnaround for Chalkers because it looked like Jaden had that one in the bank.
Yeah.
And he's missed it. And now James Delahunty's going to put him.
Well, I said Jimmy Della would put out. It took a bit longer.
James is going to put Chalkers in front here. I think this will be the first time they've been in front.
Let's go, Chalkers.
There goes frame down for Jimmy Della, and Daniel Porter wins the other one through that James Tamika big mistake.
Yeah.
I think pumps the score to 7-6 to Chalkers now, mate. Yep, Chalkers have hit the front.
Looks like we've got the old Cripsy up now.
The old. Don't know did he like that too much, James. Calling him old.
He looks young still.
Yeah, we got Cripsy up against Susie up against over there. Can you see?
No, not yet. Got Dave D'Amica in the way, so I can't quite see.
What are you trying to say there, James? Dave has a few extra pounds on him, or something? No.
So it looks like we have got Shane Cripps versus Sean Salmon.
Shane Cripps versus the Fish. Yep, and we got
Salmon, Fish Man.
yeah, the Fish Man, and we got Dave Ruffles waiting.
Waiting for his opponent.
Yep.
Not sure whose opponent is.
I think Chalkers has stunned the Bridge a little bit here. Bridge sort of felt like they had the games under control a bit there, and then things have slipped away from the last few frames.
Do you want to slide it? On a burger?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thanks, mate. Thank you, mate. James Georgiadis is just popping out of the commentary box for a second. Just grab me a bite. That was very nice of him. He's going to get something. Are you? Oh, should be going out. When he comes back. Okay, we've got Shane Cripps here at the table. Versus Sean Salmon. And on the other table we got David Ruffle versus Jane D'Amica. Jane just coming off that bad miss. He wanted to redeem himself for that. Ross has broken off there. He's made a ball. A couple of important frames now for I think for the Bridge because they had the momentum of the match going their way, and all of a sudden Chalkers have won 2 or 3 in a row and have taken the lead. So it's probably important for the Bridge players now to
These are all
try to get some
Don't worry,
in their favour in each these next couple of frames. Put themselves back in the lead.
fair enough.
Scores is 20 close, but a team when they get a run on, sometimes.
Thanks, mate. Either off for Jonesy.
The other team can really slip into false sense of security because the team can really get a run
I don't
on.
know. Dig in, boys. No, go for it, mate. The guy told me to get you some. I'll get a couple more for us anyway. Yeah, he told me you haven't eaten yet.
Okay, back on commentary here now, and Dave Roffel trying to get Chalkers another frame here and extend their lead. Dave's on reds. A little bit of work to do. He's probably going to take this red down. That's in the bulk area now, and into the bottom pocket there. Try and just hold the white up. Yeah, he's just come down to the middle there. Don't know if he's ideal there. He could take the red into the right centre pocket there, and then just hold the white for the one in the bulk area, and then try and come back. I think that's the way he's probably going to go. Yep. And now he's probably trying to screw under those yellows, those two yellows there. You see, to come back for the other red that's in the middle of the table there. If he gets prime position on that, then the frame's all over.
No one touched.
Great shot there by the Rock. Landed perfect.
Here you go, boys. Kenny. Couple weeks.
James has just bought us dinner. What a champion he is. Straight black here for Roth. Not a problem. Thank you, James. And there's another one in the bank for Chalkers. The Roths pushed them out to 8-6. 8-6, Chalkers red.
Remember, I can do replay.
And Shane Cripps has taken that one out on the other table for the bridge. So scores now 8-7. 8-7 Chalk. 8 Chalkers red, 7 Empire Bridge.
When Riley gives us a bit of shit, don't you, Jonesy?
Riley's been warming the bench. I'm not sure.
Hey, Goggles! Riley!
Whether he's going to get a run or not, but.
Hey, Riley, you had a frame yet? How's that bench warming going?
They got Phil Riley. Phil Riley's making a few comments out to the boys here. He's certainly waiting in the wings. I think Alec will use him. If the team gets in trouble, I'm tipping he's going to pull Riley in. But so far, I think he's pretty happy with the way things are tracking. Phil's only been a sort of fill-in player during the year. Hasn't played all the games, so he's there if Alec needs him, but he's quite happy if the team wins. He doesn't mind whether he gets a game or not.
Yeah, that's right, Phil. Exactly right, Matt.
We've got Raymond Dunn back at the table. He's been looking really solid out there today against Sarwan and against who Sarwan hasn't been looking too solid.
Thanks, mate.
So I'd say Sarwan would want to pull his finger out a bit here because he's made a few mistakes today, Sarwan.
He's the best player in the room, mate. Leave him alone.
Sarcastic comment there from
the
commentator there.
No. That is possibly the worst safety I've ever seen in my life. Did you just see that shot?
He played that there.
Ray, yeah. Left him on like 6 balls.
Yeah, it wasn't a great shot by Ray there. Not sure exactly what he was trying to do, but he's certainly given Sarwan a big opportunity here.
Now someone can sort of slide down here.
Someone just needs to pot out here.
Yeah.
The balls are all on.
Just need to play one good plant shot, or we can try to break it out. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's got the yellow over the middle that he can run down and knock into. I don't think he needs to, James. That plant looks like it's pretty well smack on.
Yeah, it looks pretty easy, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a hard shot at all.
And the balls are sliding in nice as well, which is good.
Yep.
Hello to Dan Lynch over there. I'm joking, computer. Let's see what the curry munch has got installed for us. Doesn't mind a bit of butter chicken or vindaloo.
So I want to get this one in the bank because he's been struggling a little bit out there today.
Is it?
Yeah, he has.
So I like him. Just got to drop down, get nice and close here, Jonesy. Oh, he's got the breakout. That's a good shot.
Has it worked out all right?
The guys are saying yours is really loud. If you look where your microphone is.
Too close. You need it out here.
How's that, boys? Nice and better? Not too loud?
That was Dan Lynch.
Oh, g'day, Dan. How you going? I miss you, buddy. Hopefully we can catch up soon again.
Okay, the virus has got the yellow in the hole. Just needs to... That's could have been a bit better, but
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not too bad.
Hey, brother. How you going? Good.
Whereabouts is the last yellow going, James?
Same pocket, I reckon, Phil, if you can.
Same pocket?
Yeah.
He's a bit close to the rail, though. Like he's going to have to dig into it a little bit, I think.
No, you might have just enough to slide across.
Do you think he can come off the side rail and hold for the middle pocket?
Nah, that's tricky, Jonesy.
That's tricky, you reckon?
You can hook yourself pretty easy, yeah. Shane Allen could do that, but I don't know if someone can do it. So.
Let's see what he does.
Nah, he's going to put a bit of vindaloo on this one.
He's pretty close to that rail. That's the problem, I think. He didn't want that cue ball up against that rail. He's playing a plain ball by the looks of it.
Picks it up really easy.
That's all right.
I already tried to play that with a bit of check and did what I said. I already was trying to hold that in the middle, but he's ended up all right. He's got a shot down the bottom. And the black clearly goes past that red into this top pocket here. So
That's right, Phil.
he doesn't need to do nothing with the cue ball here.
Nah, just needs to pot it. Slide across to the middle. That's what I was.
Just a little stun shot.
Yeah.
Baby stun. It's only just off straight. He can easily hold this white ball. Not a problem.
He normally pots these for breakfast while he's having his buttered chicken, so.
It's just a little nice little touch shot here. Little stun. Well,
That's all right.
he didn't do it how
Oh,
I thought he'd do it.
That's all right.
He's played it harder than I thought.
oh my God.
But yeah, he's still okay. He's actually cued into the black ball. But
I don't like that shot by Roland just then. Just gave him 2 shots. Now Daniel Porter on the right table has 2 shots on yellows.
2 shots on the yellows with Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, big opportunity. Could bump that yellow out first. Waste one. Waste one. Leave himself on the other yellow.
Yeah.
Down the black for
my
Knackers.
Oh my God.
Hudley just said, "I love you," and
He must love his inboo.
that puts Chalkers up 9-7.
Yeah.
9-7, mate.
Uh,
9-7 to Chalker. Chalker's red.
Daniel Porter's got a good chance here.
Oh, Daniel's a little mistake there. He's overcut it, hit the red.
Yeah. Well, he only had half a pocket as well. I don't know what he was trying to.
Yeah.
It's made it a bit difficult.
That may have just about killed him there. Like.
Yeah. So what do you reckon Roland's got to... Is he going game here now? Is he going to try and lay up something here, or...?
I think he'll be looking to go game.
You got to have a dip, don't you?
Just seeing what his starting ball is though here. Like, perhaps he'll take this double on. Will he take this double on to get on the one on the back rail?
Yeah, I don't mind that shot.
If he gets it, he's certainly got a big opportunity. There you go. Geez, I called one right, James.
That's not bad, Phil. You got to back him out from there now, don't you?
Oh, you do. He doesn't go game here. He's struggling.
I would back you from here, computer.
Oh, I reckon I could get these.
Yeah, easy.
I'd be disappointed if I didn't get them. So I'm expecting these guys to get them.
That's all
They're
right.
the guys out there in the grand final.
And we're the ones, watching.
Yeah, we're the ones here drinking and sitting in the commentary box and eating sliders. And it's all happening.
Yeah.
Wow. Apparently we've got 69 people watching, which is not too bad.
Mustn't be any footy on.
No, there's no AFL on today. Great match next week. Any AFL supporters out there? Collingwood Richmond supporters.
Yeah, should be a good game, Phil.
100,000 at the G, I would say, next Friday night.
Yeah. It will be streamed by Cue Ball TV.
I know
as
Johnny
well,
Russell's a mad Richmond supporter. Tipping he might have a ticket. Now, Rollins,
I reckon he's going to lay up, Phil.
you ready? No, I think he's going to still attack the out, James.
I reckon he's going to lay up.
Is he looking at playing the double here?
No way.
That's what he looks. Why is he like? Yes, he is.
Because he's delirious.
Well, it's not a bad shot
No,
because
no.
the yellow's still covered.
No. This isn't a good
You
shot.
don't like it?
No. How's that a good shot?
It's not a good shot, but what were his other options? His other option take this red by the hole here.
And try and screw underneath it. New cloth, you can get underneath that.
Yeah, of
Easy.
course, that was. You're right.
Or even you can try and get on the double better, and if
No,
not, you chip off.
I agree. I don't think I would have taken the double. I would have definitely taken the one over the hole.
Yeah, on the right, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, on the right, and tried to screw back up underneath, like you said. Certainly. Because you've still got coverage. Your red's still covering the yellow, so it's a non-risk shot. This will be interesting. What's Daniel going to do
Well, you
here?
could probably give him two here. That's alright. I don't think he's a double on. It's not great, but if you cover the pole, if you cover the pocket.
He certainly made Roland, he's given Roland two, but Roland's got a bit of work to do here. He tried to, it would have been nice if he'd covered that hole correct, properly, to stop the black from going in there, but he's actually left a gap. So the black actually goes under that yellow, and it goes over the other side as well. So see, Roland couldn't waste one here, James, and just set this up to get back on that red. He doesn't need to try to.
Oh, he left him on it easy.
Yeah, but this is what can happen.
Oh,
That's a poor shot.
I
Really
agree.
poor shot. I could see that coming. All right. He could have just chipped off that red, set it up. Then there's an easy shot over the hole to get position on the red, and the black's not a problem.
That's right.
So
Phil.
you're taking the risk factor out of it. Well, he's took on a half risky shot and second himself.
I totally agree, mate.
Still has two here, but I'll tell you what, he's going to have to play this really well to control the white here. Look at this. Look at this, James. Probably getting a bit of static. That's better.
Thanks, Phil. What happened here? 2 shots or? Shot Daniel.
Yeah, I don't think Roland hit the red. I just got distracted a little bit there.
That's all right.
I think Daniel's got 2 shots here.
Oh, that's a good shot there by Verge, I reckon. Yeah, left him long.
Yep. Not bad though. He's left a good white ball there.
Yeah. Sort of covered the black and one pocket as well, so, you know, if some magic does happen, it's alright.
Yeah, sure.
This is a pretty easy shot, the computer, with the rest. Oh, that's alright.
Oh.
You know what? They're always a bit tricky under pressure, though, the rest shots, aren't they? They're easy in practice. When it comes to a bit of pressure, computer.
Yeah, I don't mind the rest. Being an ex-snooker player, so the rest doesn't bother me. I like the rest.
Was it 2000 Australian champion, was that, snooker?
Nah, not Australian champion, snooker.
Yeah.
I was a junior champion, but not in the...
Yeah.
No, 2000 was 8 ball.
No, that was 8 ball, Phil.
8 ball,
That's
yeah,
right, hey.
8 ball, 2000.
Yeah. That's a good shot there by Daniel.
It was. Excellent shot.
Oh, look at the touch.
Yeah.
He's got it on a string.
Young Daniel. He's going to be my new teammate for the 2 leagues coming up, actually.
2 leagues? What do you mean?
I'm playing in the Summer Super League with him, and I'm also playing in the Vegas League with him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Looking forward to playing with a youngster.
Yeah, cool.
He's keen as mustard, so, you know, and he's a great player, so that should be good.
Yeah. Got a nice message from Cam Lawless saying, give him a shout out. How you going, buddy? How's life in the old Melbourne?
How are you, Cam?
Yeah.
Good to hear from you, buddy. Are you coming over for the Johnny Walker?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Perhaps put on the screen whether you're coming or not, or would like to see your comment.
Might be able to have a few drinks together if you want. I'm not too fussed, but, you know, we can do something like that.
Yeah. Cam doesn't mind a drink, or
No.
2 or 3.
That's right. All 4.
Okay, flicking back to the other table now. Nathan Neems.
We're back on now, computer. Oh, that's a great shot there by Verge.
A few technical difficulties there, but we're back on. Thanks to Kenny. Thanks, mate. Yeah, Nathan Neems at the table against Shane Verge.
In a bit of trouble.
We call him Shane Verge. It's actually Shane Allen.
Those sliders were lovely. Yeah. And also we've got to thank Anthony Chris. That's not yours, mate. Jones has had a few too many in his life. Sliders, so.
I'll take it.
Now we've got to thank Anthony Chris or Chris. A bit of food doesn't help. It's always nice to eat something, isn't it? So. And can you get me a bubble? So we've got some drinks coming, Phil. How good's that? That's what we need, a bit of drinks, computer. Ah, that's a good shot.
So yeah, back on here. Getting a couple of drinks sort of there.
Yeah,
Gets thirsty in this commentary box, doesn't it, there, James?
that's right. I don't know if it's
Should
really...
ask Ken if he wanted to drink. You have to drink, mate. All right. So what's happening here, James? You've been watching this frame here with Shane and Nathan?
I've been watching bits. I don't know if he's got 2 here. I don't know. I think he only might have 1. I still reckon he's going to
The
get
way,
it though.
the way he's playing, it looks like he's only got one. As he's looking at taking this up into the top pocket. How does that look?
Oh, looks
That
good.
looks really good.
Shot. It's a great shot.
Shot required.
Big frame this one, Phil.
Yeah, that current score, is that correct there? Yep, 9-7, yep. See the scoreboard over there. See up on our screen here, it's 9-7 to Chalkers Red, so this is to push him out to a 10-7 lead. If he knocks this red in. Take his time. Big shot here for Shane. I just don't believe what I saw.
Did he just double that when he could have put it in the corner?
I don't know why he
What
played
is he
it.
smoking?
I don't know why he played a double there. That's just crazy.
Too what? I really want him to get this. I want him to go ballistic after this one. It's such a big shot as well. Ella.
Can you believe he's played that shot?
Oh, that is crazy.
I think
Oh, thank you.
I
Thanks,
think,
man.
most of the crowd are stunned by that shot there. Yeah. We can't get a replay on that, Ken?
Within a minute.
After a minute, or
You might be able to go back, I reckon.
where's this one going? No,
Why didn't he play that in the middle, Phil?
should have. Well, you asked me why he didn't play that in the middle. Why didn't he play the other the red in the corner? I got no idea, mate.
Pressure does funny things, Phil.
I got no idea of his thought process in those last two shots.
No. You know what the sad thing is here? Nathan's good enough to get on. He's good enough to get on this yellow and pot out.
Yep.
Not for the average Joe, isn't?
Yep. No, you're right. He's been hitting the ball really well. I'll tell you, of late. Look at that. Yeah, he's playing very confidently.
Just like that, Phil.
Yep. Still has to play a good shot here, though. He's going to have to take the bottom one. I reckon he's got to jack up and take the bottom one because he doesn't have a choice. Look at that. Now look at that, James. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Pretty
Great
good.
shot. That is an enormous out there from Nathan Deans.
Yeah.
Yeah. How big an out is that? 2 yellows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway through. We'll have a 10-minute break. Perfect time to get to a drink up. And great days all coming.
So yeah, 10-minute break there now. The scores are 9-8. Chalkers Red. I tell you what, a really important frame there for Nathan to win. I thought it was going to be
It's
10-7.
actually 10-8 computer. No. 10-8, yeah. Yeah.
Is it? 10-8, is it?
Yeah. Halfway
Okay.
through, so.
Sorry about that. Yep. 10-8. 10-8 to Chalkers Red. Back in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Guess what, Jonesy? We're back in action, mate. Yeah, mate.
Am I on here? All good.
We're getting started,
Okay, James,
boys.
we're back.
Yeah, round 2 now, basically.
Round 2, couple of drinks in the break.
Yeah. What'd you have? You had either tequila. What did you have? Did you have Jaeger?
Out of Jaeger, Phil Riley brought around. And
Did Moffs come out of his
I got
wallet?
some inside information here.
Oh.
That Phil's in this round.
Wow.
Roland's been dropped.
Oh.
And Roland's out and Phil's in.
Yeah, because he played.
End of the round there.
Yeah.
So let's concentrate on this frame here. We've got the Fish, Sean Salmon versus Raymond Dunn.
Yeah, I think he's just going to pop this one at the top, and then he's just going to probably try and bag one of the bottom pockets. Really, just get some control.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean? Yeah, sure, Phil.
Well, I agree. I totally agree with what you're saying.
Could play that a bit better.
Yeah, it's probably not on there at the moment with that red tied up near the yellow near the center.
For you, it might be.
Don't know about that. I'd certainly be looking to take a bit of control here for sure.
Yeah. And you know what? If you drop this one on the right side rail, you can just try and bag the bottom left pocket anyway. So.
Yeah. Let's see if he's on the attack, or let's see if he's going to just defend a little bit here and take some control, like you said.
It's pretty close to a time down here.
Yeah, he's taken time.
Yeah.
I can see his clock counting down. He's still got 15 seconds. 10.
Oh, that's a pretty good shot. That's a very good shot, Phil.
At home, we've got the split screens on, so everyone can see. On the other table,
Got Jaden Dominga versus James Delahunty.
James Delahunty. There's a big frame there.
Yeah. And looks like Jaden's got a pretty good chance to the game, actually.
French need to get these first couple just to get themselves back into the match and feel like they're right in it, you know.
Or Jaden
Didn't hit that well, didn't cue that one quite as nicely, did he?
Nah.
Just decelerated a little bit on his cue there, I
Yeah,
think. James.
probably hit it a little bit thin as well, so the white slid over.
And Ray's just knocked
Good
a
shot.
good yellow in there and knocked the other one went in as well in the
Yeah,
middle.
a bit stiff actually. Played a good
Probably
shot.
didn't mean to knock the one in the middle. It was just an
No.
accident, but it went in. Hasn't left himself much though. You'd fancy yourself reds here, wouldn't you?
Oh, every day.
We'll talk about the Ray match.
Oh.
Ray's on the yellows and
Looks like I'm backing Jaden out now. Just going to play one good shot.
it's not a real lot Ray's got on here.
No.
Like trying to work out what he can do, but this yellow that's down this end, perhaps put that between the two yellows and try to cover. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a not bad shot.
He hasn't got a lot on. What's he going for here? Double. No, cut in the middle. Good.
Bit of a setup more, isn't it, Phil?
Phil Riley's just showed out a good shot, but I don't know about that. He's just handed the table back to the Fish, and Fish is red, so it's sitting out nicely.
That's a bad shot by Jaden then. Just sneaking himself in his last yellow.
Oh, did he?
Oh no, he might be on it actually. He's playing like he's on it.
Looking at the screen, James, I can see pretty well. I don't think he is on it.
No.
It doesn't look like he's on it at all, to me.
Yeah.
I'd say that red's covering about half the ball.
Yeah, not sure, but he didn't have to get that close,
He's trying to swerve. These shots are tough.
especially on new class.
Yeah, it's really tough. So the guy that used to play these shots the best I've ever seen is a guy called Colin Latara. A lot of people would know in the old days. Colin was absolutely amazing on these little swerve shots.
I used to love him.
Oh, he was fantastic at them. Really good.
He was never going to pop that.
Played one on me one day. I remember at the Hotel Royal knockout. I swear the ball wasn't on and he made it on. He potted it.
One of those magical shots.
Yeah. Yeah, he had great touch, Colin. Great player too. Played a lot of state for South Australia. Unfortunately, he's not on the scene anymore. But he was an awesome player.
Yeah. Well, you got to back Jimmy Diller out now after he pops this one.
For certain, yeah.
Oh, he's played it with side too. That's a great shot. That's confidence there, Phil.
Jimmy Diller, mate, he eats. When balls are in the open like this, he seldom misses out when the balls are just out in the open. This is like shallow bees for James. Screw back.
And with side too.
To the side.
He's putting on a clinic here, Phil.
Yeah, he is. Like he'll take this red up this end now. He'll
Just get rid of it. Stun up.
Stun probably for the one into the middle.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Pass the yellow.
So we have side first any of these if you want to watch it, because we're going to keep, I think, a couple of us the side when it looks like you can see better. So just if you see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tell us.
Could you give us one now, Kenny, on this first table? Yeah, closest off? Yeah. Because I think you just killed the red. Actually, sorry, the second table, my fault.
Yeah, the James Diller table.
Yeah. How good's that for you? Oh, that was good. That was good timing there, wasn't it?
James Diller has just played that to perfection.
No.
Yeah, leave it on that. We'll just swap to the side view here.
That was pretty good timing as well. Can you to change it over to that shot?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
James
Just got to drop this in dead weight now, don't you?
Yeah, just dead weight. Then he'll just stun out to the centre of the table and then black into the corner. Can't see anything going wrong here for James. Yep.
He's just a gun, isn't he?
He is an absolute gun, mate. I've known him since he was about 11, 12 years old, and you could always see his father, obviously, an incredible player. Nick.
That's a nice shot too.
One of the most credentialed pool players in Australia, and James just followed in his footsteps and just became, and is an amazing pool player and snooker player and at all games.
Yeah, that's right. Now we can swap over to the other table now, Kenny. All good to go.
We'll just swap to the other table now.
Yeah, side view.
Yeah, we'll go side view to the other table. Thanks, Ken.
So we've currently got Sean Salmon here. We're going to have a dip here to go out, obviously. So
yeah, well, there's certainly a big possibility here.
Yeah.
Red in the middle, red by the black, goes in the same pocket as red is about to pop in the corner.
That's right.
It's just a matter of controlling the white ball here. Just a nice little touch, James. You yourself, you've got good touch when you play most times. Like this small white, it's just a matter of just keeping it under control. You don't have to.
Yeah, you play a lot of soft shots, don't you?
You don't have to play hard at this game. Like people overhit shots all the time, and there's no need for it.
No, that's right. Oh, that's perfect, I reckon.
It's not bad.
I reckon he might have gone.
I think he's trying to touch far.
You might have to kiss into the yellow now.
Yeah, I don't know if he can hold this white up.
Yeah, you might have to kiss into the yellow.
I think he's got to clip the yellow out of the way and stay on the red.
Yeah, you can play this with a bit of force, and because you just slide off it.
You don't even have to force this, really. Like it's just one of those little soft dab shots where you.
Oh, you see that on the other table? That was a bit of frustration there from Alec. Just jumped the white off the table.
Really?
I think he might have been upset with the frame before with Jaden. I'm not sure if you can get a replay on that break, but it wasn't great.
Did you get a replay on that break of Alex's?
Yeah, on the second table.
Oh, he's gone the kiss. See, exactly what I said. Don't play it too hard because now he's lost the red.
Did he
have to control?
Did he kiss the red or the yellow?
I don't know.
I think I'm not sure. He must have kissed the red.
Yeah, he hit it too thick and it's pushed the red to the bottom cushion. Now he doesn't really have a shot on this red at all.
No.
Mate, he's an absolute genius. He could back double it into the bottom corner of the pocket.
Yeah.
Only shot I could see.
Well, what else are you going to go for?
Cut's too fine.
Nah.
Chop that in there, man. Shot that I used to, when I was playing at my very, very best, I used to love these thin cut shots. Like this one's really tough, but
it'd be nice if he gets this for the crowd.
It's a shot that I used to be able to take on at times. Well, he's kind of doubled out. Yeah.
Oh, I would have went the other pocket.
I don't know if that was on, but
no. And he got his rail ball off the cushion as well.
He's certainly given Ray now control of the table, expect Ray to win the frame from here.
No. For sure. And obviously Rothwell's got 2 shots as well on the second table on the right.
Roth, yeah.
Yeah, and
Who's the Roth up against here?
against Alec, when Alec went off the table.
Sorry, yeah, Alec, yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't get that replay, mate, or was it? No, that's all right. We were trying to get a replay for you of the Alec off the table break, but unfortunately we couldn't get that. That's okay, though.
So Rothwell needs to play one good shot here.
Ray doesn't have to do too much here. Just plain ball, come out, sort of, not centre table, but you know, like just short. Leave himself a nice shot on that yellow down the bottom here. That's too hard. That's way too hard. He's overhit that.
He's a bit of adrenaline, Phil.
Oh yeah, way bit of adrenaline. He's probably going to have to take this one up here now.
He has to.
The one by the black spot.
He might have to screw off the black as well.
Because he's take the other one. He's going to bridge over, and he won't take that.
No, just play this one on the pink spot now and
Yeah,
just kiss into the black.
it's a free shot too because the red's
Yeah.
safe.
Just a little nudge on the black.
I don't even know if you need to nudge the black, James. Oh yeah, you do.
Come on, Phil.
Oh, just put the black over the hole, James.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So,
how do you know all this, James?
I played once the other week. So I think Rothwell's still got 2 here as well.
James has called that perfectly. That he just nudged the black and promoted the black right over the pocket, so it's absolutely perfect. No, he's okay.
That would be nice. Oh. Can we get a side view on the first table here, Kenny? That's all right, mate. Because you can always see how he's queuing off the rail, so.
Scoreboard is 11-9. 11-9 to Chalkers. We have Sarwanaka coming in against Shane Cripps. And the other table, we've still got Alec playing. Alex, who's he playing over there, James? I can't see the other.
Looks like we're back now.
Yeah, who's Alec playing over there?
Rothwell.
No, Rothwell. Okay. So who's that table here?
All good now? Yeah. If you want to just go to the right table now, Kenny. Just go to that right table now with Rothwell. Finish that one off over there.
Yeah. Dave Rothwell's at the table. Oh, on the yellow. Oh! He's taken the yellow on in the middle and he's tried to come up back to the black. He's probably hit that harder than he needed to. He didn't need to whack it as hard as that. Lost the white ball.
Maybe
Alex's red in.
Maybe he thought he wasn't going to hit the red, so I don't know.
Well,
sometimes those shots are tricky.
He's given 2 away. He actually hasn't left the first shot that easy. Alex,
No, he's got to get both out in one shot.
That's what he's looking at. I would say. Probably trying to play this red half ball into it.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it fat.
With a bit of pace, get the white ball up here, like that. Now they're in position.
Yeah.
Now he's got the one that's fairly straight. Stun that in.
Bit of a turnaround, he feel. Sean should have won his frame, and Rothwell should have got that one.
Yeah.
We had a good chance. And
Alec needs to get these. He struggled a little bit today so far, so he needs, for his own confidence, he needs to knock these last 6 balls in. Yeah, we certainly expect him to, but you know, there's always, like you said, there's an added pressure out there, and they're all feeling it.
Yeah, that's a nice shot there. Good shot there, Basawa.
Yeah.
Can drop onto that yellow on the side round. I can probably kiss into the black off 2 cushions. He can kiss into the red.
We'll just concentrate on the Alec finish here. He's got 2 choices here. He can take red in the middle, or he can take the red that's over near the rail a little bit.
You got to take the bottom left one first, I reckon, Phil.
Bottom left one, I think so too.
Yeah, so you can get rid of the one on the. Get rid of the one. You got to get rid of the one in the black ASAP, I reckon.
Trouble is, if he drops this in that way, is he going to have a good angle on that red? Oh, look at this. Oh, my. He's tried to cheat. You know what he tried to do?
And he tried to play a bit of side there,
He
Phil.
tried to cheat the pocket to hold that up straight. And in doing so, he's missed a red. That's just amazing. He's just not buzzing at all.
No.
He's missed 2 shots today that were absolute diddlies. He does not normally miss.
They've been trying to play it with side as well, Phil. So
Oh, right, okay.
we're just gonna.
James, can you believe that miss by Alec?
Yeah, they can actually, because he tried to play it with side on a new cloth and he didn't allow for deflection of his cue. But he shouldn't have played it like that.
Ruffles missed 2.
Oh.
That is for 2 great players. This is poor. This is a poor standard. I've been disappointed. It's like,
He should have played a bit harder, Phil. Didn't give it enough pace.
I guess this is the pressure of a grand final here. Both teams are really keen to win. Alec really needs to cue this one and get himself out for this other red. Still not great.
Oh, I wouldn't want this shot. Not after missing that last shot.
This shot's okay. Just play it confidently. Come out off the rail. I'll pop the red in the same pocket.
Yeah.
I think. Like that.
That's not great, Phil.
That's all right.
It's fine, but
He knocks these in all day, every day, mate.
that's what he said about his other shot.
Oh, he's taking this one.
Yeah, he's got enough to stun over. Yeah, I reckon he hit thick.
You're right. That's better queuing.
That was a bit of adrenaline in that one, but cop this one, buddy.
Tell you what, he was lucky to get another shot there, though. Very lucky to get another shot. Ruffle, you'd back Ruffle to pot that like probably 8, 9 out of 10, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably 8.
8 out of 10, I'd say, yeah.
Especially on the new cloth, a little bit more easy.
Chalkers would be disappointed. There's one that got away from him.
3 in a row, Phil.
That's 3 in a row to the
I think
bridge.
so, yeah. Oh, that's a good shot there by Sarwan. Look at that. Pretty good.
Not bad.
Not bad from the butter chicken.
So his current scores are 11-10. 11-10 to Chalkers Red. Shane Cripps here at the table. Just going to lay up on this red here. That's a good shot.
I reckon he's going to give him 2 shots now.
Oh, no, and Sarwan, I know exactly what he'll do. He'll just bump the white behind this red. He'll play off the cushion and just put the white.
No, he's going to kill the red instead.
Killing a red.
Yeah.
I don't like that shot.
No.
I think that's a really poor shot because he's given him a first opportunity shot. If he sets the white in where I said, he doesn't give him anything on the first shot.
You know what you can do, Phil? You can actually, you could get it out. You can get it out right now, couldn't you?
Could.
Would you?
No, I would take this long one first. It's always a bit risque trying to get that first one out. If it goes as pear shaped, you've still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
What about this first shot? What about if he doubles that red back, gets it, and knocks it out at the same time?
Yeah, I like that shot.
It is on.
Just wait
It's
for
a
him.
little risky, but if he gets it, he definitely wins the frame.
Yeah.
The angle's there. I don't think there's too much risk in it because he's got backup. He's got the red over the pocket anyway. He's got 2 shots.
That's right.
There you go. He tried to do exactly what I said.
That's a good shot.
And he's opened the red up. He's opened that red up now, which is on.
Yeah.
That was a good shot there by Shane. Red certainly goes underneath now. He wants some angle. He wants some angle on this red though, so he can get the white out for his last red. That's down the other end of the table.
Yeah.
He's got a good angle for that too.
You know what? I would even take the one he's bridging over right now first.
Oh, you would take the long one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
Because you're not going to miss it. You're confident now. You know what I mean?
That was probably a good option too because
now he has to go up and down twice.
It made the out
That's
easier.
right.
Yeah. Good choice there, James.
But he can smash this in now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, he's got to be careful though. The yellow doesn't come back and get in your way or something.
See now this shot comes a little bit harder.
Still 2.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, there's no need to hit it hard or anything. Just hit it plain ball. Come on in off 2 if you get it. You're 2 on the black. If you don't get it, you got another shot at it. The main thing is you play it nice and confidently. Not too hard. Just like that.
Yeah, he played it well.
Perfect. He wanted angle. He didn't want to be too straight.
No. Oh. Taking his time.
I think he's deliberately done that. Yeah.
He played it well.
I think he made sure there. Yep. Well done. Well done, Shane Cripps. The Brits are starting to get a roll on here now. That's 11 all.
Yeah.
11 all.
Yeah, mate. Jonesy, looks like Daniel Porter's going to be finishing up over there.
Daniel Porter, what's he on? The yellows?
Yellows.
Yes. Great opportunity here. Young Daniel. Daniel's son, as I call him.
I reckon he's just on that yellow.
Yeah.
Didn't play very good, but
No, he's on it.
yeah. Oh, guess who we've got playing on it? Oh, that's a good shot there.
The frame I've been looking forward
The
to.
freight train Riley.
We have Phil Riley now at the table.
Be careful, guys. It might go to black and white.
Phil's first frame of the day. He's been warm on
Yeah.
the bench. Probably got a few splinters there, but everyone I think in the pool fraternity, I don't have to tell you who Phil Riley is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows his ability and how good the man is.
Nice out there by Daniel Porter there. Big frame that was.
I can tell you, this man has been one of my very best friends for a long time.
Oh,
And I learnt so much off him.
likewise, mate. You taught me everything I know.
I learned
Phil.
so much off him growing up. I spent so much time with him, played so much snooker with him, travelled to so many tournaments with him, and
Multiple
I don't-
Australian champions.
I don't think there's a pool player in Australia that would have a bad word to say about Phil Riley. He's just such a well-liked guy.
I do,
great
actually.
player. James, you got a bad word to say?
Yeah,
about
he always
Phil?
used to beat me.
He always used to beat you.
Except for money, but in a tournament he always get me.
Phil mentally is one of the strongest players that I've ever witnessed and played this game. And, it's why he's won so many titles at so many different disciplines of the game.
And you got to kind of back him out here,
He's
don't
won
you?
8 ball titles, he's won 9 ball titles, he's won snooker titles. He's just an great outright purist. Oh, he'll put out for sure here. There's no problem. Don't want to mock him, but mate, these are like shell and peas for Phil. Nice, easy frame to come into for him.
You'd say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm surprised that Alex has put him on the bench. So I suppose he wants to give the guys that have been there nearly every week more chance to play, but Phil's the kind of guy that you just can't leave out of the final, mate. He's just too solid.
Oh, he's played that well, Phil. That's perfect.
Yeah, yes, perfect.
Now you can stun across.
Yeah.
Ken. 12-11.
He just needs to make sure he stays high on this yellow, though. He doesn't want to drop low.
That's
if he
right,
drops
Phil.
low, then he's going to be in a bit of trouble. I'm sure he'll drop high on it.
There goggles!
Have a look at that queuing. Have a look at that for queuing, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely hit that perfectly.
Get us a side view, Ken.
Well played, Phil Riley. That's supreme. That is absolutely supreme.
There goggles!
How exciting is this? 12 all.
As they call him these days, goggles, because he wears his glasses. But that was a supreme effort by Phil Riley. He's come in, he's hit every shot perfectly. Hasn't made a mistake, has he, James?
No.
Just a great individual performance there by Phil. Not easy when you come in, as you probably know too. Coming onto the bench when you haven't had a frame all day.
Oh, it's hard.
And you're sitting there, you're cold, you haven't had a chance to even cue a ball.
Yeah. But that was a nice easy out, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still you got to get them.
That's right.
You can say they're easy, right? But each shot still needs to be played correctly, in the right spots, make position, and he did that. He did that perfectly. So well done, Phil, to get his side back to 12 all, I believe. Great match we've got going here. It's tight, it's close, and it's really good. James Delahunty stepping back up on the plate. James up against, looks like Raymond Dunn.
So that should have been.
Yeah, just having a look at the comments. There's an old comment there from Jason Tinakovic. Hey, brother, how's it going? Hope you're well, buddy. We had a few good drinks, good time.
Got a few comments there, James, just checking out.
Yeah, just seeing.
Got any of the Vic boys in there watching?
Yeah, Steve Jamison wrote a comment a while ago.
What about Johnny Russell? Was he?
Nah, he probably doesn't know what a computer is.
Don't worry about Buffer.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffer, he's all right.
Bit of a dry break there from James Delahunty, Phil.
Yeah, well, you don't see too many dry breaks from James, do you? He's such a great breaker. Probably got the best break in April, just about. On the other table, we have Jane D'Amica versus
Gary Wilcox.
Gary Wilcox. Jane would probably want to make a change for his last frame.
Yeah, he played really well last week against my team to get into the final.
Oh, he did.
He played awesome that week.
Him and Nathan Neems were on fire.
They killed us.
Yeah. No worries, Ken. Just check out.
A bit of a miss there by Ray as well, after having a chance against James.
Yeah, and Gary Wilcox missed on the other table as well.
Yeah.
Let Jane back at the table. Quite tense now, the match has become. 12
Yeah.
all.
Well,
I think the next 3-4 frames are critical now.
That's right, Phil.
To get yourself around the 15-16 mark in a race to 19. Let's hope it stays tight, you know, for the...
Side view? No, side view. You want to get side view? Yeah.
I'd like to see the match stay tight, just for the spectators and the watching out there on Cue Ball TV.
Well, here's a good shot of James Zella's queuing action, Jonesy.
Yep.
Just rock
just a
solid.
nice pause there, and
yeah. You know what? To be honest, computer, I'm backing him to go game in this table.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He loves these the shots up the rail. He's one of the best rail players I've ever seen on the pool table. That red that's by the black, that won't bother him one iota.
Nah, and you can nudge the black out.
He'll
as
knock
well.
that in and knock the black out if he gets the opportunity. For sure. Yeah, I'd back him to go game 2. Yeah. So that combo, only perfect.
Get rid of one of the reds in the middle first, you reckon? Actually, no, too much angle. So
I think he'll take the one over the hole and come out to sort of just past that yellow centre table and leave himself on the 2 reds, give himself options. Oh,
that's all right. I can play it in the corner.
I don't think he quite played that how he wanted to. I'm pretty sure he was trying to get out more there, and
that's all right.
I think he underhit that a bit.
A little bit. That's all right. I'm pretty sure he can play one of those in the corner now. So just really needs one good shot, and then he still needs another shot with that red to nudge the black out. But he's good enough to do it.
It's funny when you watch a guy like James play, you just don't expect him to miss anything.
Look at that. How good's that shot?
Oh, brilliant. You just don't expect him to miss anything.
Yeah.
He rarely does.
Yeah. So he's got just enough here to hold, I reckon. Or is he going to have to get it? He might even break into a mouthfeel. What do you reckon?
No, I wouldn't.
You reckon he's got too much angle?
I think he can hold that. His cueing is so good. He cues the ball so well. I reckon he can hold that for the breakout to play the red next frame.
Yeah.
I reckon he can still hold that up. Yep.
Phil, I reckon he's going to take it now. Look at this shot.
Perhaps he can't hold it up. Otherwise, he probably would. He would have played that if he could hold it up, wouldn't he? Oh,
that is a great shot.
the guy is a genius.
How good's that shot?
The guy is an absolute genius. Just making sure.
He's trying not to smile because he's so happy about himself. Look at his ears; they're getting a little bit redder as well.
Saw his daddy earlier watching the evening. Very proud of his son. That's world class out. Absolutely world class. Chalkers Red just take the lead back, thanks to another brilliant out from James Honey. We've just come to expect it from him so much. Like
Can I go high five, James? Jim Bob. Well done, mate.
Okay, swap back to the other table. Gary Wilcox, I think, is at the table now. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we've got to be overwhelmed by James is out, so we're a bit too busy watching.
Great out by James.
So, what would you prefer here, Phil? Yellows or reds? How bad is he at that shot? He tried to cover, he didn't really cover too well.
Right now I prefer reds.
Yeah. Oh, you had 2 shots, Phil.
Yeah.
That's even worse. It was a tough shot still, but...
Here's an interesting frame. Nathan Neames versus Professor Dave Russell.
Professor Russell.
We'll stick with the Gary Wilcox frame over there.
Big thing is, does David Rothwell get a ball? Yeah, you got one.
Let's concentrate on this outer frame over here, mate. It's quite interesting.
No problems, Phil.
That's all right. Gary's just playing a little bit of safety there. Don't know how safe he's left it though. Jaden hasn't been in as good a form as what he was last week, but still very
he played
dangerous
awesome.
player.
Australian champion, Phil.
Yeah. It's Jaden
Not bad, Phil.
combo.
Not bad, mate.
10 seconds.
Phil Riley just walked past and
Just got his autograph again.
I think he just mentioned something about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think he was referring to his pot out, I think.
No, I think he was referring to something else.
Oh, was he?
Probably felt like 10 seconds to him.
Yeah. It's pretty quick.
Yeah. So we've got Rothwell here on yellows on the left table?
Yep. Yeah, I suppose we can commentate both tables at once.
Yeah. Well, that's why we've got 2 screens computer.
Gary's playing the yellow. He's trying to get on those 2 on the side there.
Oh. What a shot by Rothwell there. I reckon Gary Wilcox, he can have a dip here.
I'm just looking at he's got the yellow covering the red. It looks like the inside one, the one that's closest to the cushion, he's going to have to play first.
Yeah.
That one's covering the other one from going down the pocket there. He's played that well. That's it. Now he's got a big opportunity.
Yeah, Chalkers look good in both these frames now.
He can take that one that's up the bulkhead into the corner, stun off the rail, get himself a good angle on the yellow closer to the black.
Oh, it's another great shot by Rothwell there.
Ross played another good shot on the other table here. Yeah, Chalker's looking good on both tables at the moment.
Oh, that yellow goes on the right,
The only
Jonesy.
thing Dave's worried about here is the angle he's going to have on that yellow up by the red to come back to the black.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to be straight.
He might play it off the top cushion. No, that's all right.
He's done well. He's kept it straight enough so he can screw back now.
Yeah, that's right.
I was thinking the white was going to run too far. He wouldn't have the angle was going to take the white into that red. But he's done well.
Yeah.
He's held that up really well. He's just got to make sure he screws just past the middle pocket and he's straight on that.
That's right. He could even screw back even further if he wants to, just to make sure that he lands on it.
Oh, yeah.
But he plays his shots well, Rothwell.
He does.
The old chicken here.
He's hit that
Oh.
perfectly.
He's done well then.
Couldn't hit that much better.
Gary Wilcox has played a big shot. I'm not sure if he can pot that yellow. He might just have to put it over the hole.
Yeah, looking on the screen doesn't look like it's on. This black is certainly is by Dave.
Yeah.
In that goes.
Nice.
That pushed the score out to 14-12.
Yeah.
14-12. Chalkers red.
Nice out by the red then.
On
Yeah.
that one. 14-12. Whoa. James has just dropped his gear. James just got a bit excited next to me there.
I did. It was a nice out, that one. Nice view here, boys.
You back on there, James?
Yeah, I'm back on.
Cool.
Don't worry about me, mate.
I think Gary Wilcox just got to tap this yellow and just set it up here. I don't think he can't pot it. Probably not the best. Let's give it Jane and
Yeah, but
he's left Jane the red, right? And he,
he couldn't do really much there, could he, though? It's tricky. I reckon he might sneak off and snooker him.
yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can snick off this red.
You're a smart guy, Phil.
Well, been around this game a long time.
And guess what? We got Phil Riley back as well.
Oh, Phil Riley's back in action. He's feeling pretty confident after his first performance up there.
Yeah. And,
He's in again here on the yellows.
you know what?
James.
I'm going to back him again.
You're back
He
in
always,
again.
yeah, he always likes playing someone and he likes to beat him.
Well, they need it. They're 14-12 down now, James, so they need to pull a couple back. They need Jaden to fire up and they need Phil to fire up. Phil's got a great opportunity. All the yellows in the open, blacks in the open. This one goes in. I can't see too many problems for him.
No, me either. You know what? I reckon I'll back him from here.
Pop this yellow down the rail. Phil didn't need to. Didn't really need to screw back. Hit it that hard.
Nah.
Just make sure of it because
He played
the
it
yellow was
bad.
over the hole anyway.
Yeah.
He was always going to be on that yellow.
What about the other table, Phil? Jaden left him on the yellow.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Yeah, bad shot.
That black's on too, down the corner.
Yeah. Is he going to hit it hard or softly, Phil?
He'll punch it in. He likes to punch the ball, Gary. Told you.
Oh!
He's hit that hard and he needed to hit it.
Yeah.
He needed to hit it that hard.
I think that's that word again, Phil. Adrenaline, eh?
Yeah, it's okay to punch the ball in, but you don't need to. Like, I thought he whacked that ball. Like, I call that sort of whacking the ball. Like, you don't need to hit the ball that hard. Just stroke it in nicely, you know. Like, no need to pump it that hard. I know it's easy. It's easy for me to say here. I'm in the commentary box and I've probably done the same thing.
Phil, did you see that shot?
Yes, I just did. Shane Dominguez just played an absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. For someone of his ability to do that, just handballed the frame back to Gary. That's going to really hurt. Is that nerves or was that just a poor shot? I don't know. Now look at this. On the other table, Riley's got 2 shots.
Look.
Jaden D'Amica will be absolutely fuming with himself there.
Yep.
Had an easy snooker, and he's just overcooked it. And
So obviously these tables are quite quick because Sarwan just followed through.
is Bridge starting to feel the pressure out there? I don't know. They need to update their scoreboard over there too. It's 15-12. We're okay in the commentary box. We're right on it. The scoreboard over there by the table is reading 13. The current score is 15-12. Chalk is red up. But Phil Riley can pull it back to 15-13 here. Certainly got a big opportunity. I'd expect Phil to get these balls, James.
I think so. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, I'd be surprised if he doesn't. And the team really needs it now. They've dropped 3 frames behind.
Get us a side view, Ken, on this one. Yeah, looks nice. Nah, good. I love this view. Looks good, eh?
actually side view is better to read the game actually than the other view. It's easier. Yeah. Phil's just going to pop this into with a jigger.
As you can see, he's got just enough to cheat the pocket.
Come in about that, where he's landed. Oh, actually, he hasn't. Oh, he's dropped short, hasn't he? He needs to be up further than that.
Yeah, he might have to play the yellow in the corner now, up top right. Next shot. So he might have to drop this in dead weight, or is he going to play it firm and try and get a kiss on the red?
For sure.
Red or the black. It's always nice to play these to make sure you...
I don't think he'll play it too firm, but he wants to be careful here with the shot. Kiss on the red. Yep. But he's off angle.
He's still got two though, Phil.
Oh, he's still got two? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just screw back now, isn't he?
Oh, he's got two. Just make sure the pot is waste one. I wouldn't be trying to do too much with this cue ball. That's smart. He knows he's got two shots.
You would have played that same shot, Phil?
I would have. Make sure. There's no need to try to do anything too much. Just a nice little touch shot here. I think he's wasting one. Yep. Oh, yes, he's okay. I'm going to hit it a touch, but he's okay. You're not him. Well done, Phil Riley. Tell you what, they've had him on the bench.
They should have put him in at the start.
He's come in 1-2 frames. You've had other guys chopping up frames. I know it's Alex's call, you know, he's the captain, but I find it hard that you leave a guy with Phil's ability out in such a critical game.
Yeah.
Match, you know?
Guess what? Alex got his break cues. He's going to go off the table again, you reckon, Phil?
Sometimes you've got to make those hard decisions, don't you?
That's
Joe?
right.
You know, whether you hurt people's feelings or whatever, you need to win a grand final. I know I did it once in a grand final. I dropped a guy who won the deciding frame to put us into the final, and I left him out the first few games. He wasn't happy, but mate, if you're captain, you got to do what you think's right for the team.
That's right.
Not what you think right for the individual.
Yeah. As you can see in this view, you can see Daniel Porter had a fresh haircut for the final. Make sure he looks good on the camera.
Well, Alec, it's time to stand up and be counted, mate. They really need a captain's game win here. I already might have took a little bit off that break.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Reds have come out quite nicely
Yeah.
here, James.
I think I'll be going Reds.
Yeah, certainly. He's only got one difficult one, the one by the centre pocket that's on the cushion.
That's right.
Rest.
And you know what? On this table today, these pockets are playing massive. So.
And Alec, your team needs you. Team's down 15-13. Sure, mate. What have they done with that scoreboard over there? It's 5-3 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it, mate.
All right. Sweet. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
It's just screw back there. He tried to land on this one on the rail there. He's actually gone a touch far. I think he'll take this one in the centre and screw back for it again. Because
Yeah, I think he's just going to try and drop it.
Now.
Just try and drop it down. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't.
Yeah, well, at worst, it should cover the pocket for the yellow, shouldn't it?
But I reckon he'll pot it because
he wants to go out there because it's like it's a pretty easy out. He gets this, and the rest are easy. That looks like it's in.
yeah, it's a pretty easy shot on these tables. New cloth, you know.
Just not in his best of form though. He's just losing the wide a little bit, just struggling with his position. Now he's taken this one, James. Which one is he playing for next year, reckon he?
The one next to black.
Into the other corner. Oh, look at this. Look what he's done here. You can see his shadow straight away. He had that look on his face there. Oh my God, what have I done here?
But he's good enough. He's good enough to pop this one.
I know he's good enough to pot it, but there's some pressure on. He's been one of the best pressure players I've ever seen play the game, so hopefully he's okay. There we go. That's the Iceman that we know.
That's a great shot, isn't it?
That is a great shot. There was pressure on that pot.
Oh, heaps of pressure.
He hasn't played his best today, yet he's come up with goods when it's needed. That's why he's such a great player. Well, Alex has got this one in the bank.
Yep.
Bar something incredible happening.
He's done well.
That's going to pull the score back. This black goes in. This will make it 15 chalkers to 14 bridge. There we go. Alec needs to really pump his side up here. No, he's very subdued today.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Sometimes you see the old Alec fist pump and come out, and perhaps he's just trying to subdue his players.
Pretty nice out though. Good rail ball, and
Yeah, it was.
you know he kind of left himself.
He played that one bad shot where he left himself long.
Yeah.
So apart from that, he did everything right.
And Jonesy on the right table, Cripsy's got a good chance to go game here to make it 15-all.
Cripsy on the red or yellow? Red.
Yellow.
Yellow. Black's still not the easiest position for the black, but I'm sure he'll work something out.
We lost it.
Put on the side, put on the side view.
Yeah.
Shane's in prime position here. He updated the score. Try and get the side view on if you can, James. Kenny's just popped out for a get a drink. James has taken over. You still on the commentary there, mate?
Yeah, I'm still here, Jonesy.
Still got the mic going, yeah. Good.
Thanks, Phil.
Where's the black going, James, you think here?
The black
Yeah.
in the middle, the one that's closest to. Or you can even play double off the red as well.
And just go with that score.
Yeah, good man. I've used white guards before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah. Yes, you do.
The only thing with that black in the middle,
It's a pretty good shot, that one.
You want to be directly behind it. If you're not directly behind that black, it becomes quite not an easy shot.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be cutting it on an angle.
Of course not, but you should be able to get pretty close here, Phil.
Well, you should. He needs to play with a bit of side and come out. Certainly not going to overhit it. Where's he done? Oh my God. I tell you this. He has got extremely lucky there. He's got extremely lucky there.
Played a good shot though, didn't he?
Oh my God. No, I believe he played. I don't believe that was a good shot. I believe he got very lucky. He got the kiss. He got the perfect kiss. Had that white gone around the other side of the black, he had no shot. Oh. For a second there, I thought he didn't even miss the black, but it wobbled in.
Nearly missed it, Phil, but he's pretty solid, the old Cripsy.
Yeah, but I don't agree with his shot to get on that black there, James.
No.
15 all. We have a match on our hands. It looks like it's Nathan Neems. Nathan Neems stepping up. Here's a big game. Nathan Neems versus James Delahunty. Classic frame. This one should be. Update the score.
Yeah, I can't change it.
Why?
I lost it.
Really big frame here. 15 all. Race to 19. James Della v. Nathan Neems. Two guys that are hitting the ball as good as they could hit it right now.
Yeah, looking good. I lost the spot there.
Well, James has had a crack. He's had a crack at that long yellow there, and he's jawed it out.
What was that, Phil?
Ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The other table, we've got Sean Salmon breaking off. The Fish.
Oh, he's got one, Phil. He's got two.
Fish has got a couple down. You see who he's playing over there, James? The Fish.
He's playing Riley again, Phil.
Phil Riley up again.
Yeah.
Got there, throwing him in quickly. Must be his turn to play, though. Alex has pulled a manoeuvre out there. He's brought Phil in.
At the crucial time, Phil.
Yeah. Well, Phil's favourite to win that frame. He's more credentialed player of the two, but in a single frame situation, pretty much anyone can win. But you'd favour Phil at the moment. What's Mick saying?
Oh, Phil. Yeah, maybe he's calling Jonesy fat. I don't know.
Don't know.
Jonesy, we've got two shots here.
How are you, Mick? I see you making a few comments there. Good to see you. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Phil Jones.
We go back a long way, don't we?
Jonesy, we've got two shots here with James Delahunty.
Two shots with James Delahunty.
Yeah.
You should jump back in your commentary box, mate.
Yeah, I'm still here, mate. No worries.
Still here.
Yeah.
James is two shots looking good.
You should, yeah.
You expect James to pot out of here, wouldn't you, Jimmy?
I think so, Phil.
He's going to pot this and knock the other yellow away. Yeah, he's out. He's out of here.
Yep. Look at that.
Yep. Probably wanted to nudge it out a little bit further than he did, but.
And also Jonesy on the right table. Sean Salmon's trying to go game.
The salmon, the fish.
The old smoked salmon.
Trying to go game on the old goggles, eh?
Morning. How you going?
James Delahunty, not a great shot.
Yeah.
Prez has just popped past the commentary box. Great to see Prez here today.
Pretty good long shot there, Phil, wasn't it?
Enjoying the game there, Prez? Yeah, looks like Chalkers is going to pull another one in here. James Della.
Trevor! Haha. Too solid.
James Della puts Chalkers to 16. 16-15. Every frame now is super important.
Jonesy, what about this frame as well? He could get him on the hill.
No, not Hill yet. Hill's 18.
No, I'm saying you could get him. Oh, sorry, you're right. The hill's 18.
Yeah. Still 3 away there, Jimmy.
Yeah, you're right there, mate.
Okay, Sean Salmon on Reds.
Yep.
He's got to draw back. Needs to give this a bit. Oh. He's drawn back all right.
Oh.
He's come all the way back and gone too far.
Too far, Phil. He played it well, didn't he?
Landed in the jaws down there, but hey, can he pick the gap, James? Go between yellow and black and back through the same gap and land on the 8.
And hopefully not going off as well. I think he can.
I don't think he'll going off. The angle's okay.
Or what about if he plays it firm and tries to knock it out off the back cushion?
Yeah, you're asking a lot from where you are, leaving the jaws there. Like, that could go pear-shaped.
Could do.
I don't like that shot, but
So,
it's probably a shot you'd like.
yeah, I would like that shot.
Don't think that he'll play that
So we got a dry break there as well, Phil.
dry break on the other table
Yeah,
by Raymond Dunn.
that's right.
Okay. He's just dropped. I don't know why he played that dead weight. He was never
Yeah.
going to stay on that flag.
And you can't double it, Phil, as well.
Doesn't look like the double. Can we get a side view? of
Yeah,
that,
I'll get you
please?
one for you, Phil. No worries, mate.
No. Double's definitely not on.
No, that was just for you, mate.
Cut's not on.
'Cause you can't see past 10 metres, can you?
Thank you, James.
That's all right, mate.
Dad's smiling here in the background. No, I don't think he's got a shot on this black. Can you see anywhere you can pot this black, James?
Can he do a Marcus anywhere, Phil? Or maybe.
I doubt it. I don't think there's... That yellow's probably in the way of that as well, I reckon. Oh, maybe not. No, mate.
Oh, he's just going to lay up, Phil.
He hasn't got a shot on. He's just gonna...
That's all right. Put him under some pressure, I guess.
Phil Riley likes these situations, though.
Yeah.
He loves it when he's got control. His only problem is those two yellows up the other end there, behind the bolt line. They're
Yeah.
not on. The combo's certainly not on. He's got to make decision, or perhaps he'll be looking to pot a yellow and perhaps get a snooker.
That's right, Phil. That's what I'll be doing. Well, that's what I'll be trying.
Perhaps try to get that white up the other end and somehow get a snooker up the other end there behind those two yellows. I don't know. Oh no, he's played that's a pretty smart shot.
Well,
He's snookered him with the yellow by the black.
that's right, Phil. He might have left him an edge, you reckon?
No edge there, mate.
No, he's asking for a total.
No, he's got no edge there.
You know what shot I like here, Phil?
What do you like?
Off the side cushion, a bit of Greek style, and then double it where his right hand is right now, right in there. That's what. Just hit it 100 miles an hour and close your eyes. You got to play for the
James
crowd
Georgiadis,
sometimes, Phil.
he comes up with some unbelievable shots. I think he likes these 9-ball shots more than the pull shots.
Yeah, I don't play any pull shots, mate. What's that? Well, guess what? We're going to see some magic now, boys. Let's watch this.
I'm ready to try and just lay up on this.
You reckon?
Yep.
Oh, you
Just
called
like
it, Phil. Oh, look at that touch. That's a great shot. Good call, Phil.
He's forcing Phil to take the yellow over the hole, which is his security ball. Right. He doesn't rock. Phil's pretty smart though. I don't know if he'll take that ball. I reckon he'll try something else. Try and get another snooker. He's got to be very careful though. No, he's taking this one on.
Pretty good. That must like Phil's voice. I don't know why.
Do you know what? He's played a really good shot there.
Yeah.
Now he can lay our snooker up behind.
Yeah.
Chip one yellow out, leave the white behind the other one. Just a little stun shot.
Reckon he's got enough of that yellow, computer?
Hard to see from here, but perhaps he can't. Perhaps, yeah. I'm sure he'll be trying to snooker him somehow down that end of the table there. Behind the other one. He was certainly looking for the snooker down there. He's played that is a really good shot.
That was an awesome
Now
shot, Phil.
he's in prime position to win.
Yeah.
So that's a total snooker.
And obviously,
Sean's in now.
he's in a bit of trouble, Phil.
He's in a world of trouble here.
You know what? I reckon he's going to pot it off the yellow.
What about two rails, side rail, back rail, and in round behind the black? I don't know, like the shot's there. Like he hasn't got too many other options really. He's got to hit this black. Perhaps he's just going to try and come off one rail with a bit of side. Try and make contact with the bloke. No good. No good. He's just handed the frame to Phil Riley. 2 shots to Phil. And Phil won't let this opportunity slip, that's for sure.
Well, that frame's over. Phil now at 16-0.
Not yet, it's not, James. Not the old saying, it's never over till the fat lady sings.
Well, who can we ask to sing, computer?
I don't know, you pick one out in the audience, we'll see if we can get her over here singing.
Alright.
Phil will wipe these 4 balls out, but not a problem at all. Now the other frame becomes really crucial, James. Between Ray and...
That's right, PK. We want 18-0 and see a shootout or something, eh? That's what we want. Jonesy, I want to see an 18-0.
yes.
Peter Kennedy, you're right, mate. You should be out here playing for the Chalkers Red. He sent me a message, computer.
Did he?
Yeah, the old PK
I saw
in
him
the
yesterday down
Riverland.
at the wedding.
Oh, was at the wedding, was he?
We can welcome Stacey Vine back here to the commentary position. What do you reckon, Stacey? Stacey Vine has called Empire Bridge victory, even though they're behind 1 frame at the moment. I'm not disagreeing with him either. I picked him from the start. Phil's got 2 shots on his back, so certainly going to be 16 all. Yeah. The Fish tried to get out of that last sneaker and missed the red and give him the 2 shots. So it's all over from there.
Yeah.
Phil's come in and won every frame. He's been on the bench for the first half of the match and come in, and now he's won 3 frames in a row. So he's certainly doing his job out there. Great effort from Phil Riley. So that's 16 all. We've got a really exciting match here. Every frame now is super important. Every mistake now is critical to the outcome of the match. Just got to limit your mistakes. Mistake there, you reckon?
Yeah. Hey, Reese, how you going, champ? Reese, remember Reese from Melbourne?
Guest commentator?
Yes. Multiple world champion.
Shot the mic.
I'm sure Reese will catch you when you come next week,
Very
buddy.
nice for him to
Should be good
grace our
fun.
presence in the commentary
Silky
box.
smooth. You can't be
Stacey
talking about
Vine.
me. Surely talking about yourself. I've lost it, mate.
Soon to be a married man.
I'm retired.
A couple of weeks' time, Stacey, is that right? 3 weeks. Marrying Lyndall. Everyone knows Lyndall. Probably the greatest Australian women's 8 pool player ever to punch it above her weight, he reckons. I don't know. We'll have to ask Lyndall that question, but I'm sure it's going to be a great day, and I'll be there to witness it. I'm really looking forward to it. Got a big Bucks coming up next week too. Should be an interesting evening. Anyway, back to the 8 ball. Dave Ross played a really good shot there. A little bit of pressure still now. The scoreboard's close, but you expect Dave to knock this in. Loves these shots. Not a problem.
That's a pretty nice outfield, eh?
Nice out there by David Ruffle. Score check now is Chalkers Red 17, Empire Bridge 16. 17 to 16. Who have we got on the other table, James?
We have got my good old friend, the Indian man,
Sarwan Knackers.
versus, you wouldn't believe, Josie, Roland's back in town.
Roland's back.
Yeah, good to
Okay.
see him. I reckon Jaina might have got dropped.
Yeah, well, someone must have got dropped.
Not sure.
Or Cripsy maybe?
No, Cripsy run his last frame. He put it out, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps Jaden then, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see Roland back. Roland's a ex-state player. I don't think he made the state time this year. He's an absolute gun.
He lost to Jane in the playoff.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Sarwan's out. Sarwan's got a good opportunity, but Sarwan struggled a bit today, though. He's not been in the best of form.
Maybe he didn't have his Vindaloo for lunch,
Seen
computer.
him play better. certainly with the Reds where they're situated here.
Yeah, you got to take the rail one first. You're right there, Stacey.
Yeah, you should cut this red in down the rail, come across twice without a red into the bottom pocket. That's exactly what he's done.
Played it well, Phil.
Not too bad. Yep, he can screw straight back.
He's got to worry about the one near the black, doesn't he, Phil?
Yeah, he can. He's got enough angle to land on it. Like he's got options here. He can come back straight now, nearly get on it if he wants, or he can come back and land on the one in the middle and then get on it. He's got two options. Right. He's looking. Yeah.
Big frame this one, Phil, isn't it?
I'm liking the shot to get on it now, like because he's got a good angle on it. Oh, gee, I don't. Oh my God,
he's trying to do a bit of dancing moves there as well.
Yeah, a couple of dance moves didn't work, but I thought he was straight on that red. But the way he's played it, looks like he had a little bit of angle on that red. It wasn't quite straight, so he couldn't really pull back straight. I thought he could pull back straight up the table, but he's used the cushion, and the white's ended up close to the red here. Now he's pretty ugly. Can he chop this in? Hard to see on our screen how close the white ball is to that red. He may be able to still chop it in, but into the middle.
Yeah, the table
doesn't really know where the cue ball is going though. He's going to lose control of the cue ball. It's going to cannon towards the red and the black there.
You reckon he's got a computer?
I don't know, the way he's playing it looks a bit strange to me. Oh, Jesus! That nearly looked. The way he hit that nearly looked like a double hit. That was a really.
Yeah, it's like he was playing a little safety, Phil.
Yeah, it's definitely playing safe, but that's a strange, really strange shot. The way he played that. I didn't like that shot. But
Beyonce's back in town, Phil.
Beyonce's back in
Work
town.
it, twerk it, girl. Get that ass going.
Mikey Minaj.
That's a good one there, Stacey. Mikey Minaj, eh?
They're calling him Mikey Minaj in the background here.
So in other words, it's Jonesy. In other words, he's got a big ass.
Let's concentrate on the 8 ball here.
Sorry, Phil. Got a bit. Oh, he's showing it to us now too. Phil won't be happy with that one.
I reckon it's about time he bought a round of drinks.
Yeah, I know. Jonesy, he left him a chance now.
It's the opportunity, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We've got the Iceman and young Daniel on the
Where is it?
first table here now.
A bit of cushioning.
Bridge need to pull
You
one
pass
back.
me my drink, Phil?
Sure, James.
No, thank you, Phil. You're a lovely guy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Salah's played a good shot there. Oh yeah, it's no problem. I don't think he's got any problems here.
are you going to play the red in the same pocket, won't he?
Sure.
He's just going to put a bit of off spin on this one as well, you know?
Just knowing where the black goes.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not the best.
So we've got Alec playing on the other table, Phil, as well, against Daniel Porter.
He's just said something to the umpire there, Alec, about the 30 call.
Yeah.
Bit noisy. Bit of noise going on
Should
with the
be.
crowd, and I don't think Alec heard the 30-second call. Just put him under a bit of pressure now. Dave D'Amico, I think, called 30 seconds. And Alec, I don't think, heard it.
Yeah, I know.
He's called 30 now. So.
Yeah, but just you should leave the volunteer workers alone, I think. They're only trying to help out the game.
So I'm going to knock this red in, James.
I think so.
No, Salman, he's played out really well.
How good's that shot, Phil?
This is put them on the hill. If this black goes down, they're on the hill.
Tricky shot.
Tricky shot, you reckon?
Not on this 9-ball table.
In it goes. 18-16 chalkers.
Yeah, that puts him on the hill, computer.
Yeah, we need Alec to fire up here now and pull one back.
Wouldn't it be awesome to see Daniel Porter winner for him? Wouldn't that be great, Phil? Yeah, I think so. You think so?
Well,
Huh?
obviously for his point of view, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go Chalkers, eh?
Let's just see.
What was that, Stacey?
Stacey sitting alongside us now. He's changed his mind. He's called the bridge. Now he reckons Chalkers.
Nah, I want Chalkers to win this one.
I don't think this is over yet. I still reckon Bridge may have a trick up their sleeve. Yeah, will the young lad show the initiative?
Phil Jones, you got a comment here from Mr. Shannon Purcell.
Yes.
Says great commentary, Bazzy, or Baz, I should say.
Thank you, Shannon.
That's all right.
Good to see you watching, mate. All the way up there in Queensland. Wish you well over there in the Nationals. Great player, Shannon. Certainly put a lot of time in and effort over the last few years. And
lovely guy as well.
Ball and that. And I've known Shannon a long time. Good to hear from you, mate.
Yeah.
What did he do there? Like he's left Alec a chance.
So, I reckon Alex out of here, Phil. What do you reckon? I know, a few viewers.
So the yellow that's by the red near the middle, he's just going to come under it and play it in the other middle? Or?
Yeah, try and pick the gap.
Yeah.
You like these shots.
Yeah.
You like these shots, Stacey, don't you?
Played that well. Played that really well.
How good was that shot, Phil?
That was an excellent shot.
Awesome.
The Iceman.
He's not bad for a bold man. For a boldy.
Yeah, he's just got one more good positional shot and claims his. Trouble is, he's a little
Jacking up a bit here, Phil.
The angle's not great. Yeah, he's going to try and hold the wide up. Oh, you don't reckon he could have played that?
That was me, he would never have.
Exactly, yeah.
You don't reckon he could have played that plain ball, and do you think he could have played that yellow James plain ball?
I would have been jacking up under pressure.
Even
No
running
way.
into the yellow, you might still get a shot at it.
Yeah.
I'd have done that. Left in a bad position on the one by the middle.
Well,
You've always got the next one over the hole.
the match is in Daniel Porter's hands right now because
We're just going to stick on this table, guys.
the Reds are all sitting there nicely for him.
Yeah.
And the young lad hold his nerve.
I reckon, Jonesy, we'll stay on this table for now. Obviously,
Yeah.
be nice to see.
Yeah, I think he will too.
It'd be even nicer for him to beat Alec for the win as well.
It's still okay. It's worked out all right.
That's alright. He's just got enough to slide this one in.
Back to the Red in the same hole.
Obviously, you can see Mikey there in just the edge of the camera. Little Beyonce.
He's just looked at the black in the centre. He's just gonna come around on two cushions. He's just looked at this. As he's looked at that. Saw him look at that.
Good luck, Daniel. Come on, buddy. Well done, Daniel. What a black.
The game set. Congratulations to Chalkers Red.
Well done, Chalkers.
19-16, brilliant effort, great match.
Yeah.
Thank you, James, for your expert commentary there.
No, thank you, Phil.
Chalkers Red.
Game's all over.
Will be about 10 minutes time.
Going to do some presentations.
Go the red!
I don't know if we're staying live for that or not. Or
Yeah, I'm not sure, Phil, but thanks for today, mate. Great work, buddy.
all right, thank you, James.
No, thanks
For
to
the background and the
yeah.
support. Thank you, Mikey.
How old
for,
is Daniel? I think he's 15.
Your
Kim.
comments, your commentary earlier, that was very much appreciated.
Thank you.
And thanks to Kenny Nicol for
Yes, thank you, Kenny.
Cue Ball TV, Dan Lynch. Right. Okay, just want me to stay with that?
You don't have to stick around. The microphones will be on them
Oh, okay, cool.
in 10 minutes. So just
Yeah.
Alright,
Thanks,
so
sir.
if anyone wants to stick around and see the presentations, 10 minutes time, that'll be happening. Kenny's just told us. So we're going to sign off here.
Thanks, bud.
Hope to see some of these Vic people down for the Johnny Walker Classic. Let everyone know Johnny Walker at a new venue. We're here at a new venue here at Empire in the City.
Oh, it's awesome here, isn't it, Phil?
I just want to plug this venue for a second. Great venue. Everyone's going to be super impressed they come down here and play.
It's amazing, Phil.
Right in the heart of the city. You got the casino across the road. You got all the restaurants, all the nightclubs and that around the place. So anyone that wants to come over and play Johnny Walker this year, I advise you to get on the plane, jump in your car, do whatever, get over here. It's going to be a great event. See the new venue, check it out. Come over, have a drink with the boys,
Sounds good, Phil.
and all the best.
Just one more congratulations to Daniel Porter. That was an awesome out for the win. His heart would have been racing. A bit of pressure there, wasn't there, Phil? So
Oh, mate, he's only a kid.
I know.
He's, what, 15, 16
15,
years
I
old?
reckon, yeah.
You
Maybe
know,
16,
up
I
against
reckon.
Alex, someone like, and held his nerve, put it away. He'll be pumped to pop the winning bloke.
Huh. And that's Chalker's red 3 years in a row again, or something like that, 4 years in a
And I
row.
got sick of these guys winning.
I know. The Stucks, they're too good.
But hey, they've got different players too.
Yeah.
They've come in with a couple of different players this year, and Mick's was sort of retired. And James has sort of taken over the team. But hey, they're a great bunch of guys, and I think we'll get over there and congratulate them for an excellent win.
Yeah, sounds good, mate.
Congratulations to the Bridgeside. They've had a great season.
Yeah, two finals in a row. I was in the team last year. We made the final. We lost to Red as well, sadly.
Yeah.
And I didn't play from this year, but they made the final
They're
2 years in a row.
A solid outfit.
Oh, for sure.
Just come up short today.
Yeah.
Just not quite good enough on the day. They had their chances, so they plenty of chances to win. But just didn't. A couple of frames there they gave away. They probably should have won. That's pull. You don't take your chances, you don't win. Simple as that.
That's right, mate.
Hope everyone enjoyed the match, enjoyed the commentary, and see you next time.
It was pretty good standards, eh?
Yep, stick around for the presentation. It's 5 more minutes. It's all happening here at the Empire, and like I said, you Vics, get over here for the Johnny Walker. Come over and play some of the best players in SA and try yourselves out. See how you go.
That's right.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get one back on McCartney. He got me last year, so.
I believe Jakey Boy's not coming.
Isn't
I've
he?
already had the mail, yeah. Jake, JR, Peter Butters, I heard are all not coming.
Oh, that sucks. It's always nice when they come.
But
So that's bad
I have
organisation
heard
there, Phil.
that Benny Noonan may be coming over. So
Oh.
hopefully, Benny, if you're out there listening or you see this, hopefully you come over, and you're
Yeah.
always good to catch up with you, Benny.
That's right.
There's still so many great players in Victoria.
It's always good when he comes to increase the Calcutta money as well. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Hopefully we get a good crowd over
Yeah.
and make it a really good event at the new venue.
yeah,
Everyone will be
beautiful.
buzzing when they see it.
I'm out of here. Thanks, Phil.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks
Kenny.
James. Thanks, Kenny.